Hello, everyone. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Edward. Guess what? Guess what? We got another shift. Yes. They were riding with Castle. Hello. What? Oh, sorry.
What the hell? You're gonna draw your weapon? You know I got suspended for drawing my weapon, right? At another officer.
Who took a picture? Oh, not outfits. Evidence. Broken.
I did that with Bane today.
I feel like I would die. I'm in the middle. Probably.
I did.
Alright, I'll see you guys out there.
Oop. Oop. Oop.
Shit. Well, that's all. There's no. I can't do.
Before tsunami, does anyone know?
I care.
In the space of 14 years.
This kind of charge, which would be like the felony, criminal negligence of a class 1 firearm. So basically, say someone's found guilty of that, they'll also be found
Okay, no big
guilty
deal.
as an accessory to whatever charge the person who had the gun committed it. You know?
Yeah. I also just
So
sent
terrorism,
you
for
the
example.
search warrant report because that's got all the reports.
Throwing away this one thing, and then we're going. Hello.
What's up?
Oh, nice. That's what that means.
Come on. Throw this out. Okay, let's check again. Income. Yeah, should be fine.
Dispatch 4 1038 southbound Alta.
Code 411. And I was like, I am 100%.
Roof. Roof.
13 12 274.
No. I'll go over there. Too many people on the other side. Hello.
Sick. Hey, wait, Nygma, come
Yeah,
over here
what
real
up?
quick.
Come in. Oh, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello.
Hold on, let me just. You have food?
I don't have food. I have a frog.
I don't want to eat a frog.
Okay.
Why do you have a frog?
Because I like frogs.
That's fine. I keep worms and beetles in my pocket.
Because it's my pet frog. I can't leave him alone. I don't have a terrarium.
Get some worms. No, these are my worms.
He's not
These are my
getting shot.
worms. I don't want. Actually, I just realized I have 2 piles of worms in my pocket. I have 2 separate.
Hmm.
I don't know why I have that. I just realized it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hello.
So you have the right to remain silent. And you say or do say can will be used against you in a court of law. If you don't have an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state free of charge if there is one available.
Radio
You
check.
understand the right today, sir, and you wish to continue to speak to me.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'll be taking you today.
All right.
TLDR. Right now, Percy is training his cadet for evidence collection.
All right.
We're role playing a bit here. Have you done evidence collection?
Yes, I've been
Okay.
yeah, full deputy in the open counties for a year.
Bet.
And
do you know? Do you know if you were signed off on anything?
I have no clue. All I know is that Ashley Smith, who took me out on Thursday, he hasn't put anything in as of yesterday.
Have a great shift.
Gotcha.
But I don't know if that has changed so far.
Have they made you collect evidence here?
Yeah, I collected evidence on my very first shift.
Hell yeah.
I also had 2 arrests on my second shift, and yesterday on the third one. We had no arrests, but we had a couple traffic stops and chases.
Hell yeah. All right. So you've had 3 shifts in total.
Yes.
Perfect. You've been a full deputy on the other county, you said?
Yes.
Okay, is that one of our counties? Or...
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. So what's gonna happen today is I'm probably not gonna be around too long. So what we're gonna do is after Percy is finished with his cadet here, we're gonna take both you and Chaz over there to LSIA.
We got a speeding
and we're gonna
motorcycle.
go and
Eastbound Clinton Ave, right?
practice some
southbound
traffic
Marshall.
shit. So traffic stops, felony stops. Do some comms. See what's what's there to improve and whatnot.
All right, sounds good with me.
Might do a pursuit. Who knows? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was orange in color.
So he's
dark colored male, not wearing his shirt, flipping.
He's getting his rights
he's
right.
doing a lot. Man. Yeah, I mean, so we shot at him and said, "All right, everything you saw, you saw. What do you do?" So we're now just evaluating what he does.
Okay.
It's quite funny.
All right. Should be good to go. Your items are in.
Cool. I'm now
my
no
pocket.
longer me. I'm no longer.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Wait, did you just let a shooter go?
Yeah.
No,
He seemed like a good guy. No. He's gonna correct me on all the fuck ups I did.
Ah, okay, there we go. Bet.
Oh no, keep going. You're not done yet. Document the scene. I want you to put a dummy report together. You can literally title the report.
Dispatch
Ignore.
374 attempted to catch up to a purple colored lamp.
Okay.
Westbound Eclipse.
Right. Okay.
It's
Okay. So.
Southbound West Eclipse.
Right. So I need to document then likes of the cases and the evidence.
Eastbound Dorset. Left eastbound Boulevard Del Perro.
And you're taking Nygma Castle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm waiting for the.
And I'll get him assigned to you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that because I'm still in the fucking queue to get in the queue.
Okay, gotcha.
So do I just to clarify because I haven't done this? Do I need to use my camera to document the pictures?
Yes.
Let's come back to a Oakley Stallion.
Never pick anything up without taking photos of it first. You guys are probably standing in the evidence.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. No, it's fine.
Southbound Los Santos Freeway. Maybe use a charger. This is a HIPAA. I'm shocked I'm even keeping him up right now. Northbound Los Santos Freeway. I'm losing visual on it.
Okay, Percy, I'm gonna put myself and Nygma under you for after this.
Yep.
Passing water treatment. But they stopped. We are stopped in front of water treatment right now.
I'm coming.
While you're having a look at that, hey Nygma, come with me.
Yes, sir.
374 1038 northbound.
You're gonna
Los
do the
Santos
same thing
Freeway,
as
right
that.
next to water treatment.
Okay.
So, hey, guess what?
Oh, it's a 38 now.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I'm attached.
I'm taking yours because he's taking mine. I've got your claw. I'm loading it with blanks. How are you feeling right now? You 100%?
Yeah, I'm 100%. My armor not so much,
Wonder.
but...
Okay, well...
It's 38, it's on the roof, RPD. I'm getting shot at.
Good. You got a flashlight on you?
Yes, sir.
Did you bleed?
Yeah, a little bit.
There's some blood.
It's
to
fine.
pick up.
I can eat IFAX.
Well, is there some blood to pick up? Evidence one.
Yeah, there is.
Perfect. So everything you've just seen, you saw.
Okay.
Everything that happened, happened.
All right.
Oh, this is my time for notes. Hold on. All right, let's go.
What do you mean? Do you want me to make a statement or collect evidence first? And then write.
Someone just shot you. What happened?
A strange man came up to me, grabbed my gun, and started blasting me with it.
I'm
Why
not
are you
here.
talking to me?
Oh, he's
Castle's
not here.
not here. It's just you and me.
All right, sir. Put your goddamn hands up! You just shot me. Turn around for me, sir. Face away from me. I'm gonna be placing you under arrest for assault with a deadly. Put your hands behind your back. Ah, don't you dare resist me. If you resist me one more time, I'm gonna tase you, sir.
Okay.
Face away from me. Don't you dare move. Going for cuffs. Put your hands behind your back, sir. Do not test me. There we go. All right, let's take you over there. Oh shit, I need medical. 515 to EMS. EMS 515. I need 52 so that MRPD roof. I got shot.
Do you actually need medical?
No, I'm good. I had an IFA. Alright, sir. Why'd you do that? Why'd you shoot me?
Cause fuck you.
Alright. At this point, okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney if available. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you free of charge by the state. Did you understand your rights as a rectum to you?
Yeah, I do.
All right. I will take my gun back from you. Do you have anything else that could spot me or stab me on you? Alright, I do this. Oh. And this. We should do this.
I mean, I had like a lot more, but the other guy took it all. He didn't even let me have my flashlight.
Oh, he took everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, do you just hate cops? Is that why you shot me?
Sure.
God damn it. Why are you being... Why is everyone in this city like this?
I hate cops. I'm ride or die.
You ride or die? Alright.
Yeah, do everything you need to do with me so then I can get out of cuffs and go and help with the other one.
Oh yeah, okay.
So focus on anything you need to do with me, and then you can do the scene.
Once, yeah, if you were hurt, if I had tased you, even I need to be treated first. So the 95s and all officers that got hurt are getting medical treatment, and once medical treatment has been done, depending on the situation, we will transport them to the nearest police station. That's at least what I would have done, and then we process in the cells. Now, if at any point you want to request a lawyer, all questioning would stop immediately until either there's a lawyer that can help you out, or there's no lawyers available and you waive your rights.
Okay. So you're done with everything you need to do with me on scene?
Yes, I would place you in my patrol car. Unless there's people still circling and I don't have an okay to put you in a car and move you.
Alright, cool. So if you're all done with me for the scene right now, get me out of cuffs, and I'll get back into the instructor gear, and I go back to being a ghost.
Take off your shackles, and then I will remove your cuffs. Alright.
Alrighty, cool. Document the scene and start a report, call it ignore or whatever, and Castle will, I'm sure, walk you through anything you you need.
All right.
And let me know. I'm gonna go back to.
I'm gonna wait to tell you this until we're at the.
I'll call it UTI. I'm gonna flag the plate, but I don't.
Okay.
But you can just collect evidence.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Start a report, call it whatever, just like mock report or whatever, test anyway.
Radio check.
10-2.
Okay, there will be a big bus in front of
Ignore
MRT for anyone
stream.
who's interested in attending the ocean dumping class in about 10 minutes.
Do you want me to make a report or an incident?
Well, do you have a suspect?
Oh yeah, that's an incident.
Dispatch 374 10-7 right in where.
Yeah, so go for MRPD shots hard.
Copy that 374, marking you 10-7 at 1517.
Ah, fuck, I forgot one thing. Damn it. Okay. I forgot one thing already, and that was GSR testing. Evidence. Photo. Mm-hmm.
Go dispatch, going 10-7.
Get it in the bus.
Blood.
Off 21, 76 to Vice, or sorry, SMH 147.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I forgot 2 things.
Which is?
I forgot to DNA swap him for the violent felony in case he wasn't in the GSR test.
All right.
And then the title. Today is 01/09/23.
Did you put your your name in the weapon thing so that people know who took it, or?
No, because it's coming back to me.
Oh,
it's my service weapon.
Oh, it's your okay. Yeah, your gun. Got it. Okay. All right. What charges would Percy face for this?
Attempted murder of a government employee. And where is it?
So say he wasn't a cop. Yep.
Possession.
There's another few things that I'm telling him about right now. I'll he'll hear about it. Don't worry. No worries. So say he wasn't an officer, right? Percy's just a random guy that shot you. What would the charges be? Everything else is the same. He still has your gun.
Attempted murder of a government employee, criminal possession of firearm class 1. And oh, police equipment is that charged for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Criminal possession of a government issued, what's it called? Equipment, right?
I think it's a government issued Glock. Hold on, I think there's an actual charge for that.
There's a criminal possession of a government issued equipment. Is that the one?
A government issued firearm.
Government issued firearm. Oh shit. Okay, that's an expensive one. All right.
Yep. Now what you could do, if he did shoot you, is stack that one with criminal use of a firearm. So that's a different thing.
Is that not implied in the attempted murder?
You could. So that's a like. After all, I mean, if you really don't want to, like, it's not an actual.
No, I would say personally, I would put it on there. The what's it called? The criminal use. I would put it on there if they call for a lawyer, just so that the lawyer could argue it away.
Right.
But generally,
so we've got attempted murder of a government employee and criminal possession.
Criminal use. Is it theft? So it's not robbery.
So just put your charges on there.
All right.
And whatever you think, just add it on there, and I'll tell you if you're missing something.
Is this thing?
Also, I'm gonna say this. I'm sure you know, but obviously we can't run evidence on the roof.
Yeah, 100%. It's just for the training. All right, I got it on there. I'm gonna be charging him for attempted murder of a government employee, criminal possession of a government-issued firearm, criminal use of a firearm, petty theft, and resisting arrest.
So what's a petty theft about?
Because he grabbed my gun and shot me with that.
Well, that's not petty theft.
Well, he stole my gun from me. There's no other.
Petty theft.
Well, it's not robbery because that implies a financial institution.
It's not petty theft.
Is it not?
Nope. Petty theft is like stealing an ID. That's petty theft.
It says property in the value of less than 1,000, and that's the gun, right?
Well, yeah, our PD Glocks are $12, but a gun is not under 1,000. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone here charge as petty theft for that. I mean, I could ask Percy, he might know, but I've never seen it before.
I mean, robbery is...
Could be a thing.
Robbery is worded specific... Oh, well... No, it could be. It could be first-degree robbery, to be honest. I think I could get away with it.
I don't know if he put...
Because he robbed my gun from me and then he shot me, so it's a robbery with the victim. And the crime is physically injured.
Yeah... I don't know. I did ask Percy about that. Because I don't think we actually ever put robbery charges on there when like your gun gets stolen and used against you immediately. But I have to ask him about that because I don't know that myself. Besides that,
I'll put first-degree robbery on there just in case, and it's a learning opportunity, so why not? I'm interested to hear what he says.
So did he only have the gun on him? Let me check. He had spike strips, IFAKs, a vest, everything like that. Didn't have a taser, so that would also include criminal possession of government-issued equipment.
And then for each one?
No. It's just
so the PD badge.
Times one.
So in that case, if he's just a random guy that I got, right? Just for clarification, the panic button, the PD spike strip, the IFAKs, the government radio, and his badge, would they all be falling under that?
Yep, they're all equipment. Now,
do we stack it like? Is it like 10?
No,
wait, 6,
it's just
9,
it's just
10.
one times.
All right.
So you would just have criminal possession of a government-issued firearm and government-issued equipment. And then if he had the taser still, which he doesn't, there's also a charge for a taser and there is for a baton.
Okay. But not for the flashlight.
Nope.
Okay.
At least I don't think so. Hold on, let me check. I know there is one for the baton and the taser. I don't think there is one for the flashlight. No, there's not. So you got a government-issued baton, you've got a government-issued taser, and then the flashlight falls under equipment.
Okay.
Actually, the flashlight doesn't even fall under that. I don't think the flashlight is anywhere.
Yeah, the flashlight doesn't seem to be illegal, but...
Nope.
You can't buy it. Can you buy it legally? I recently learned that you can buy the watches.
Yeah, you can buy the watches. I don't know if you can buy the flashlight. You might. I don't know. Not sure. Okay.
And let me just write up my statement real quick, and we should be good, right?
And then tags, persons involved, officers involved. I wasn't there, so it was just you.
Who the hell is Mateo?
He has a warrant for attempted murder government employee. He stabbed Winston last
Percy
night.
wants you to add the evidence again, but in the lab,
77,
just
7
for
Y.
the fact that it has to be run.
Okay.
What's he look like?
We'll go down there.
Popping off at Burger Shot. Do they have an ATM or something, or?
ATM next to the liquor store.
No, sorry, not Burger Shot. Rooster's Rest. Where's the ATM around here?
The comic book shop right next to it.
The white car parked out front.
Black male, mustache, goatee, shaved sides with a hair at the top. With a golden chain.
Do we know what kind of car he drives?
Stand by. Stratum is the only vehicle that would be of note there. He owns a flatbed and a BMX too. But
Can you describe him again?
Black male, mustache, goatee, or like, chin, facial hair.
What color is the facial hair?
Black.
All right.
Short hair. Looks like he's wearing a gold chain in his MGW profile picture.
Three 7-4 is 23.
Multi-stairs.
Come on, condition. All right, there you go.
Need interceptors. I'm in an active 80 with this eastbound Eclipse. I don't know what this is, but it's gonna be fast, y'all.
The 4-door Porsche.
131 for interceptors, please.
374 secondary left, southbound Alta Street. 18 southbound Alta, crossing Spanish. Crossing left, eastbound Occupation. Passing Old City Hall, left, southbound Elgin.
That's attaching.
Thank you. This actually might be A+, but I don't know, Den, so come look, please.
I'm keeping up in A+ right now. Left, westbound St. Andreas. Southbound Strawberry.
Did you steal my direct? The fuck?
No, you stole mine.
Strawberry.
No, it's
disregard, right, westbound.
No, I think it was
right,
sooner.
northbound Elgin.
Also, he's wearing Nikes.
I think this is the guy who stabbed Winston.
He's wearing the
Northbound
modern grid.
Elgin.
Can you confirm that?
No, I can't, but I think it is. He was acting very suspicious when I asked his name.
Left,
And he
westbound Occupation.
Description besides the beard, so.
Southbound Power.
431 attack.
Left jumping onto Del Perro Freeway. Opposing lane, correct lanes.
And continuing westbound Del Perro Freeway, correct lanes of travel, now opposite lanes of travel, U-turn, going on to Integrity Way from the jump. We're now eastbound Integrity Way Tunnel.
Or secondary, eastbound Integrity Way. Left, northbound Strawberry. Southbound Strawberry.
Stubble, replace me in this 80, please.
Southbound Strawberry, crossing Vespucci. Disregard, right, westbound Vespucci.
What kind of car is this? Anyone know?
Porsche
Panamera. Yeah, Porsche Panamera.
Okay.
You know, westbound Vespucci Boulevard. Right, cutting east northbound into Red Garage. They might do a swap here. Yeah, he's getting out.
Max, I'm gonna try and get to the freeway.
Top
Was he wearing a hoodie?
Black
Shots
AMG.
fired.
Martel's shooting it.
What direction? What direction?
Yeah, so it's a hoodie.
Possibly. Either Palomino or you get
Pretty
going
sure he
East
was
Beach.
not wearing a hoodie when he did that.
Black and colored AMG GT63.
West,
He
west,
changed
west. Sorry,
into
west.
one.
Nothing Palomino north or south. So probably
Really?
westbound Del Perro.
Del Perro, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Get on Del Perro.
No.
I was on Del Perro.
Yep, he was wearing the exact same as you
Went for
are.
tires on it.
I got it. It's right behind me. It's right behind me. Westbound Del Perro.
Hey Percy, when
for both groups, when you guys are ready for me to fully review your report,
I got the tires out on it.
when you shot Nygma, you were not wearing a hoodie, were you?
We're in front of the white garage. We could get a box here. May I have a box at the colorful garage?
The hoodie just means we don't exist anymore.
Third unit ASAP.
Oh, I see. Okay.
No.
Beside third
Get in the
unit.
middle.
Pin it. Pin it. There we go.
Tags.
No sign of any
So
interference.
generally in these situations, well, at least when it's me or Percy, when we give you like a scenario to do something or something, the hoodie just means like, hey, we're not here.
Still box call for garage.
So Mark says as instructor,
on
we're
the
just
phone.
there to look.
Driver is not happy that we
All
got
right,
shot.
sounds good to me.
Watch out, you're gonna push him in the front. Dan, get out. Tase the pasture, the window's down.
374 is by himself with the original car at scene. I need 77.
5 at 5's 23.
All right, just tell me when your report is done.
Well, not effective.
We get artifacts. We'll be right back.
Get the baton out. Pull him out. He's on foot.
Running. That's the guy. That's the guy. Running.
Cover that. I'm gonna keep
Where's
the
the
box
highway?
closed. There's a red alley approaching. Red alley.
That's me.
Oh, cover that. Max, come over to Martel's charger and grab it, and then be the mobile unit.
Copy. He's currently.
Martel out of your lethal. Trying to tackle Martel.
Basically, the actual written report about what happened, correct?
He's been tased. He's resisting. Still running.
Okay, should be good.
Eastbound.
Bet. A second.
Putting his hands up.
You think this
He's
is
surrendering.
done?
He's out of the box.
He thinks his report is done, so I'm checking over it now.
Okay, come here. I'll go through this with you.
195.
Oh yeah, a thing that I wanted to ask you. So, we stumbled upon something that I didn't have the answer on. If he steals a Glock, well, if you stole his Glock,
With a local.
at least in every scenario I've been involved in where a PD Glock was used, we didn't charge them for robbery. It was just the possession of it. So, what would we charge that with? Is that first degree robbery or petty?
I mean, I
Maybe a
guess
high
for this
cadence, you guys know
instance,
about
we're
Rockford?
just saying
Unknown?
that
I
I
just heard
had
it.
that Glock. But if you want to run it, that I
We have
grabbed
boxed
the
the car
Glock
with
from
the
your
local
belt
as our
and then
fifth
fucking
unit.
shot you with it, that's cool. That's fine.
So
So
would
what
that
you
be
do
first
on
degree
that?
robbery then?
Well, what's the difference between first
Did
degree
you guys
and
get the
regular robbery?
driver of the Porsche?
The first the normal robbery is tied to financial institutions, and first degree robbery just states someone steals something and the person gets hurt in the process.
Well, have a look. Pull up the charges. So if you type robbery in there, you'll get all of them, right? Now read out first degree.
A robbery in which the victim, hostage, or third party otherwise uninvolved in the crime is physically injured.
I already called PD to convince scratch vehicle. We're just waiting for them.
Davis, we have positive ID that the suspect in cuffs on the freeway is our stabber.
Oh, so it builds up on either. You can only get first degree robbery if you committed robbery.
Black braids, denim.
Is that what you're trying to say?
He doesn't have an ID on him. Wants to fingerprint
Okay.
down the station.
Alright, cover that.
So there's no charge for someone.
But
I was.
You're not reading robbery correctly. It's not what I'm saying is you're not reading robbery correctly. Read
He
robbery
said his name's Mateo.
slowly
But we're
out
gonna
loud.
check.
The act of taking or attempt to carry away with the intent of stealing anything of value in the care, custody, control, management, or possession of any store, bank, or financial institution, including but not limited to all Fleesa banks, 24/7 gas stations, LTD gas stations, or evangelical jewelry stores.
Felony obstruction and reckless evading.
Sorry. Yes, you're right. Robbery is the wrong charge on that.
With the
Yeah, and the other thing that I thought was maybe petty theft, but
the freeway's getting the VIN scratch. We heard.
since the gun is only 12 bucks.
In that instance, I wouldn't really charge for it.
Yeah, because technically it was stolen and then used in the commission of the stealing crime, right? You grabbed it from me and tried to shoot me with it. But you actually shot, not tried. You succeeded in shooting me 3 times. I did forget to GSR test you. I did forget to swab you for the violent felony, and I did forget to fingerprint to see if that is actually your ID.
You also forget the VPD tags. Very small thing, but it's a tag.
Oh, a tag?
The LSPD there is a VPD? Yeah, we don't have a VPD one yet.
There is one. There we go. I got it.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I requested it. I didn't know they made it. So it must have literally just been.
I put it on it.
It's been here for about a week now, but it's pretty new, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's have a look at everything else here. Criminal possession of government issued equipment. What's that for?
That is for the PD badge, the IFAX, the spike strips, the panic button.
I'm a cop. I can own those things.
No. I told him that you were not a cop. I told him to look at it from a normal perspective.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Typically, I would say that I am Percy in this instance. I am a cop. I've got all this shit.
Yeah, I told him because I wanted to see what he was gonna do with the equipment and the different charges of government issued stuff. So I said, well, it's still Percy, but it's not.
I haven't been employed in the government service before getting hired as a cadet for a long time. And back then, when I was still DOC, we were told to not carry even the watch or IFAX off duty because we will get charged for them if we have them in our possession while we're not on duty. So in this instance, if you would have been off duty and you did that,
Martel, just
then
Walker, because
but I don't know if that legislation changed since then. Yeah.
All right, I'm
now the watches are being sold.
So actually, one thing in the legislation right now is your Glock 22. You can actually carry off duty.
Oh, bet.
By 432.
Yep.
Fuck my brother. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm doubled up with the.
If you get robbed though, those people get extra fucked.
Ha! Say less.
Yeah, I'm being
it says that it's illegal to possess a government-owned issued firearm without being a duly sworn peace officer who is currently on or off duty.
Yo, hold on.
But that includes class 2s.
Well, class 2s aren't a thing anymore.
Yeah, true.
Let me put that on my profile. Hold on. Fuck that shit.
What if I have a broken M4 in my apartment? Can I carry that still?
You're gonna want to trash that.
Yeah, it's still government.
No, I don't have one, but just in case, I could carry it on my back.
Right,
but yeah, there you go.
Has
so,
been scratched,
criminal use of a firearm. Yep, agree. I criminally used a firearm. Now, the question I ask you: attempted murder of a government employee. I clearly loaded that gun with blanks. Is that still attempted murder?
Yeah, I didn't know you were loading blanks. I just saw you loading something in it, and it hurt. I mean, I bled.
Oh yeah, blanks can still draw blood.
So, okay, the question here, right, Nygma?
Board is up.
If you stand, like, say, 1 meter from me, right? You stand opposing to me. Your gun is loaded with blanks, and you shoot me in the head. Could I die? Is there a possibility of me dying?
Yes, at that point blank range, certainly.
Okay.
Just because it's non-lethal ammunition doesn't mean I cannot die from them at point blank.
There you go.
And that was pretty much point blank.
Is there a difference between me aiming for your head with the blanks and aiming for your shin?
No. No. If you severed an artery in my shin or whatever, and I could still bleed out and die.
Fair enough. Basically, on that one, I will accept almost any charge you try and push on that one as long as you're articulating it correctly. So some people have tried to push assault with the deadly. Some people have put reckless endangerment for opening fire into somebody that close. As opposed to the attempted murder, because the intent to murder wasn't there.
We had a willing to help us with the box now. We got a
So
local
basically, as
criminal,
long
too.
as you have an articulation there, I'll accept it. Let me read your statement. Officer Nygma was relaxing on the roof, then was viewed in the mill, dressed in all black, approached him. Technically, I was in my service uniform, and reached for his gun. The individual managed to grab Nygma's speedy Glock and quickly loaded it in front of Officer Nygma before shooting Officer Nygma multiple times. The suspect then stopped shooting, put his arms up when Officer Nygma pointed his taser at the suspect. Officer Nygma attempted to place the individual handcuffs, but the cuffs were broken out of. A second attempt to cuff the individual was successful. Suspect was identified as Percy Weaver. Okay, that's fine. It's not a problem. So things I would include that you'd want to include here is stuff about who collected evidence on scene. You'll want to detail anything illegal that was found on my person in addition to what was there. So you'd say, you searched him and he had this, he had that, so and so searched documented the scene and ran the evidence back to the lab, yada yada yada. All of that sort of stuff is going to be useful for court if the judge ever goes, well, who fucked this up, or who do I question about this? Right? So those would be useful things to do. GSR test, yep, you forgot it. It's fine. Like, it's not the biggest deal in the world because you can articulate that you literally got fired into, and officer testimony for that should mean quite a lot. But GSR tests are just really fucking useful to have anyway. Fingerprint test. So this is something I always do. The first time I ever arrest an individual, I fingerprint them. Doesn't matter if I think I know who they are, I'm going to still fingerprint them. Again, that's another thing you can only do like back at the station.
Yes.
DNA swab for a violent felony. Yep, if my DNA was not on file. Absolutely.
So, oh, I'm sorry. Were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say, apart from that, it's all fine. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna take all my shit back off you.
So, a few things about
Of
the
me?
actual
AMG's
scenario.
all documented.
Now,
Oh my God,
keep in
where's my
mind,
stuff?
I didn't take anything off of you other than my Glock back.
Oh, that's right. Chaz has it.
So keep in mind, I wasn't there when he actually took the gun, so this was from my standpoint, not knowing that he stole your gun. All right. Few things that I took in note here. Held an active shooter up with a taser, but you can scrap that since he stole
I
your
didn't
gun.
have a gun, yeah.
I didn't know that. Now, a small thing. This wouldn't get you in trouble, but you read the Miranda rights after asking him a question. The question was something that wouldn't get you in trouble, but just be careful with that. Because you asked him, "Why'd you shoot me?" If that was any other question, like, "Hey, how did you get this gun?" If it wasn't your gun, he didn't steal it off of you, and you asked, "Hey, how did you get this gun?" and he confessed to it, it wouldn't be admissible. You'd be fucked.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If your question is why did you shoot me, right? That was your question. And
yeah.
if I said Mike Block paid me to shoot you,
yeah, exactly. Would be bad. Okay.
That is not admissible. So, you'd have to Mirandize me, then ask me the question again, and hope I
and then
the same
hope
thing.
they would actually answer again. So keep that in mind. Just always, the second you put cuffs on, unless it's an active scene, just read the rights.
Okay.
Because anything you ask, even if you ask it like without the intent of asking, if they answer, they answer. You've got that.
The only thing I would ask people is like if they need medical, that type of stuff that's not pertinent to your case that you're ever going to need to refer to or rely on.
Besides that, I know this is hard because, like, you don't know. It's not an actual situation, but I'm still going to say it. Did not request 78s. No description of a suspect was given over radio.
No, I did call for 78s.
You did?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I must have looked over that. All right, scrap that. Put taser back in holster after the suspect was put in cuffs. I put that on there because usually when someone tries to shoot you, they're not alone. So if you put someone in cuffs, just keep out your gun or something until there's multiple units on scene. Then even then, just keep it out. And then started documenting scene without 77s. Now, obviously, you didn't have 77s. It's a training, but I'm sure you're not
He's on a motorbike. He's currently
dumb
hiding
enough
on
to
the
do
north
that in a
side
real
of,
scenario.
Vespucci.
But I'm just bringing it up so you actually know. Never do that.
All right.
One thing I will say, I'm going to go back over to the other guy, but one thing I'll say real quick before I go, you did good vocalization on telling me to like face away and hands up and shit. A lot of people would just go straight to fucking tase me, but you can, Tell them what you want to
be,
have happen, right?
The option were to go for the tase and see if you would surrender because you did stop shooting, right? The other option would be to flashlight you in the face and try to see if I can knock you down before you shoot me down. But the taser
Certainly
was
possible. The thing is, though, is like if they got a gun and you're kind of fucked.
I would have been fucked, but in my opinion, the taser would be stronger in that defense. Because actually,
I mean,
puts them out for a couple of seconds.
Realistically, in that situation, like
if that was a real situation, I would have probably tasered you and warlorded you, just because there's no other option to stay alive.
Gotcha. All right, well, you guys continue going.
Switch on to westbound Olympic Freeway towards Luperta.
That was all the notes I had.
Northbound Luperta Freeway.
Report looks good.
Virgin to credit lane to travel northbound Luperta Freeway. Do you have any 77s? Preferably charges.
You can also like try and take different angles from the same shootout. Now in this one it wasn't really needed, but like bigger shootouts or something you can.
Oh yeah, 100%. Also have the habit of. Let me check. I did the.
Brick,
when was this?
Southbound Lower Power Street.
Give me one moment. I'm looking up a report.
It's still southbound Power Street towards Innocence. Left eastbound
Okay, so 6 days ago, report number 68310.
Left North Strawberry, heading towards the Gigi gas station. Left westbound right. Oh, 22 left southbound Strawberry Ave. Left eastbound Capitol Boulevard.
Alright.
Boston Crusade Medical.
Burger Shot OIS?
Yes, the Burger Shot OIS. This is where I collected evidence.
Oh, yeah, I was there, I believe.
On the Capitol Bridge, heading towards Popular. Popular Street, heading towards our Rancho Boulevard.
Yeah. Not in the reports on scene. Well, not in the officers involved apparently, but I was there.
Frigid Alleyway.
My statement is there, but not in the assisting officers. Yeah.
The car just pulled in front of us.
I'm tagged though.
Westbound. It's a white car. We're gonna jump on this.
Right, woman two. I got multiple people holding people up at Burger Shot at gunpoint. 77, please. Anyone?
OS scene 1, 2.
So 1 and 2 that was Hardcastle, and then 3 onwards was me.
Class. I think everyone's at the class right now.
So 3 kitchen and hallway, restaurant floor.
74776.
Yeah, this is pretty high priority. I mean, people are being held up at gunpoint here.
37476. I was writing a report, but.
No, that's fine.
Like street team are being held up. Oh.
I number them and I always give them names because I want to match evidence. Like, let's say there's multiple guns involved and multiple scenes, because we had that a lot over there in the open counties where they would just move half the city, and you had shootouts everywhere. And then it is a clusterfuck to read over such a report when there's no, you have like projectiles found in the kitchen, projectile found in the restaurant floor, projectile found on a rooftop. That's why I like to just label everything and then put it together where you can easily see which evidence thing comes from.
20 the active?
No.
That Burger Shot people are getting held up.
Yeah, all good. We're code 4 Burger Shot. There was a misunderstanding. We're all good.
Code 4.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but
Sick.
I'm sure now we are. It is code 4.
If you really want to be a stickler about it, so now it does count as resisting arrest. And then it was assault with a deadly weapon, which is the 5.7 firearm. And as it is your...
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, the only tag you missed was VPD, so that's good. And that's not a big deal. The only reason we put that tag there is for, like, bonuses and all that shit.
Yeah,
okay.
Alright, we should be good. I'm just gonna wait for Percy now and see when they're done so that we can go,
There's one thing that I have to do still, but I need to go downstairs for that. Because I need to put the evidence in the evidence lock.
Yeah, you can go do that.
Up some Rain Man there because he works at Burger Shot.
be funny if we would order the USB sticks, put all the pictures of a report onto the USB stick. Probably too much to ask, right? Maybe for hardcore, where it's so much work, but it would be worth it because then you could actually steal evidence.
Dispatch 124, 1041, operating under 588.
So, for
Yes.
example, if I threw a grenade at you,
Mhm.
I've attempted to murder a government employee and I've criminally used explosives.
Yeah.
So why is criminally using a firearm not count for that? It does. It does, 100%.
Okay.
So that would be one charge, for example. I also noticed that when you yoinked my possessions,
Yes.
you took my cuffs off me.
Yes.
Have a look at those cuffs.
Yes, they're marked for police seizure. Didn't actually inspect
They
that.
are.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
what charge would that be?
Check. That would be contraband.
In what degree?
It would be of the third degree because it's less than 3 items, is it? Yeah, it's less than 3 items.
Yep. So I would push those additional 2 charges on me.
Yeah. I actually didn't. The main reason why I took the cuffs because I was thinking in case you tried to attempt to detain anybody, maybe, so that's why I took. I didn't actually look too into the cuffs, to actually make that call. But yeah, that's good to know.
No, you're good. Okay. So let's have a look at the rest of this.
I also tried to refrain from using any kind of codes in the report. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta write it like a lawyer or a judge is gonna read it.
Anybody
and
who's
they
not an
don't
officer
know.
might read it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Have a look. So here's a small one for you.
Sure.
It's not going to matter necessarily for this instance, and this goes for you as well, Nygma, because I didn't bring it up. Casings, and okay, let me step back. This was brought up a bit in the video because I remember asking Bison to add it, but I think it's really easy to skim it over. Everything that ever gets added to the MDW as evidence needs to be functionally unique. Now, when you add a weapon, for example, if you look at the Chaz report, and let me have a look at the, did you add one as well on there? You did, perfect, right. So both of you have a weapon listed on there, right? Now that, in theory, should be functionally unique because there's only ever going to be one weapon with that. Because once you've seized it, that then goes in an evidence locker. It's never going to come up again. Now, here's a few examples where that's not going to be the case. If you respond to a shooting scene and you don't get a suspect, casings that are found there, you might get matching casings at a scene 3 hours from now, the next day.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with how the MDW works is if you add that casing now, as is, and then tomorrow or 3 hours later for that next scene, they also then add the casing as is. It will update and override your original report's casing.
Dispatch 102, 10,
And it will point it at the new report, and you'll lose the casing off the original report.
I added
the evidence off. Okay.
I added 2 spaces behind the evidence on mine.
So what I do on these is you know how we add at the end of the description the report number?
Oh, also added to the identifier.
So I just add it to the identifier as well.
Okay.
That way it makes it functionally unique. So you can do that. I wouldn't bother doing it on projectiles because honestly I don't fucking care about projectiles. But casings, strain names, like for weed.
That's what Bison was saying, wasn't it? In his reports, is he puts the hashtag and then the 669, whatever the actual report number at the end. Okay.
Yeah, on the
But in the identifier,
strains,
not in the
on
descriptor.
Yeah, so in both, in those ones.
Does it
You
have
do
to
it
be in both?
Only for the things that need to be functionally unique. So obviously for reports, or sorry, for photos, you wouldn't put it in there, right?
Because but my train of thought here is redundancy, right? So if you have it already in the identifier, then you don't need it in the descriptor.
Well, the descriptor doesn't need to. The descriptor can be duplicate. The identifier is what needs to be unique.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're pasting a casing in as is, and then that gun never gets recovered and it gets used again, then that casing is not going to be unique. It's going to be in there twice. And it's going to
but that's dependent on the identifier. So if you put the but that's my question right now. If I put the report ID into the identifier, then it's already on there, and putting it in the descriptor again would be redundant.
Yeah, but you might as well.
Okay.
So you don't fuck it up. It is redundant having it in both the identifier and the descriptor, but you might as well. Otherwise, like, you might fuck it up and remove it and forget to add it back in again. It's really easy to do. In that instance, there's no problem.
And I also have the habit of just adding like 1, 2, 3 spaces at the end, just in case someone else is doing the same scene. Because we had it in the open counties a lot, where the shootout would move through the half the city, and you had the same shooters on like 12 different locations.
Yep.
So we just added spaces at the end to make sure it's kind
of
of
like really big scenes. Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot rarer these days, though. At least at least in this jurisdiction. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Let's have a
I
look
spoke to this guy earlier and
else here
exactly the same
real
outfit, and he identified himself to me, so I got a pretty good idea about who this is.
What's his name?
Okay.
Dick Chicklets, former race car driver, now
what's up?
GSF.
I just remember to put pictures.
Yeah, go on. Do you want to also looking at your report? Go add your picture.
Good, Shasty? What happened there?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not sure.
Okay, southbound Graduation Highway.
Individual is on radio.
Yeah, activated.
Like in the pictures, I can just add to evidence, and go to that one.
Highway. Local attendance me. Continue southbound Graduation Highway.
Talking about pictures, I need to take a new one for my profile.
Holding left for Bay City.
I'm taking my stuff.
U-turning.
Well, yeah, of course. Jeez, yeah, go on ahead.
Back northbound, Bay City incline. U-turn again, pointing back southbound. Southbound Bay City incline, heading towards Bay.
Primary when you can.
From southbound Bay City, immediate left, eastbound on Boulevard of Paro, correction. Eastbound Boulevard of Paro, passing Hayes, moderate traffic, watch out.
Nygma, have you got everything done?
Mm-hmm.
Passing the Fleeka.
Put the evidence away at the evidence hall.
Already done. I was downstairs like 5 minutes ago.
Eastbound South Boulevard of Paro, right, southbound Dorset.
Except my gun. So you want me to throw away my gun as well and then just get another one?
No, you're fine.
All right.
Preparing for a right turn. Disregard, maintain eastbound Dorset. Full set to 8 Milton. Heading towards 8 Milton. Taking 8 Milton south. Heading towards San Andreas and Peaceful. Can we get one more 70 and then we could get a channel? Southbound Peaceful, approaching Vespucci. Left, eastbound Vespucci. Look like we might be going right back to the south side. Eastbound Vespucci approaching Power. Can we get a channel, please?
I got a question for you. Come here.
Same.
Give me 1 minute.
I got
it. Keep on it.
On the board, right?
Secondary's got your comms right. Southbound Strawberry, approaching GG Gas, passing under Olympic.
This one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Capital approaching Innocence, still southbound Strawberry.
Channel 3,
okay.
Bison, channel 3.
I want you to put things up on this board.
Check.
You attended a Bay City bank robbery. You were there from the beginning. You were a parallel unit. You arrive shortly after. Trooper Underwood has shot somebody down. Trooper Underwood tells you, this dumb fuck tried to shoot me.
Dispatch 102, 1048 code.
I'm gonna go to a street race. You process him. He gives them to you. I've taken nothing off of him. Do you have enough to process him?
I arrived at the bank robbery shortly after the shooting already happened.
Mm-hmm.
And Underwood just yells at me, take this guy. He shot at me, so I shot him down. He leaves him. He's taking nothing off.
Mm-hmm.
No.
What do you need?
I need a full written statement from Underwood. And I don't know if I want to trust him in that situation. It's just him on scene. Okay, so he has corroborating statements.
Call to 9, sorry.
Yep.
Okay, then I don't need to search him.
You don't need what, sorry?
If it was just him and he's trying to leave the situation, I would probably try to press him to search him to make sure he actually didn't take anything.
Sure. I mean, he hasn't taken anything.
Just because he says so doesn't mean he hasn't.
Yeah, I got you. In this instance, he's just trying to hand somebody over so he doesn't have to do the processing.
No, that's fine.
Do you have enough information to process this guy?
Only for the shooting, but not for the robbery, because I have no idea if he was involved in the robbery or not.
Well, you were there at the beginning of the robbery as well. You saw all of it. He identically matches somebody you saw in the back.
Yeah, I guess.
What car is that?
I'm not sure.
Underwood doesn't lose anyone. He's telling you this guy was in the
I
bank.
assume it's an A. I could be wrong.
You have enough? Okay, cool. Right on the board.
It's pretty fast.
All the charges that this guy might have.
There's the 80. Right.
Okay.
Active 1080 southbound Las Lagunas Boulevard.
Teaming southbound Las Lagunas Boulevard.
There's like 5 of us in the car. I can keep comms for now.
Alright, sounds good. Have fun.
All right. Westbound San Andreas Avenue.
Come on. Let me get the robbery once again. Because this one is...
That's a B class. You guys got this. Gonna break off, okay?
No, we split it up.
Great work. We're now on Vespucci Boulevard.
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Bound Calais.
Alright.
Passing Uwu. Across the Dutch London, taking the left on the Dutch London, southbound. From the Russ compound. Ooh, right, westbound La Puerta Freeway, southbound. Taking the jump onto standby Greenwich Parkway, heading northbound. Hey, ain't gonna cap. Fuck this. You chase. We're going to the 37 Alpha.
No.
Yeah, do you need
Air
air
focus.
channel for a...
No 3.
What is that? Are they blinking for you as well now?
Left, westbound Dutch London.
Is that normal?
No idea. But possession of one drunks, because there's multiple possession charges.
Westbound Adams Apple.
Felony possession, misdemeanor, oxy, weed.
Yeah, I know. It depends on what they have. I don't know. Just guessing. That's why I'm doing a blanket statement.
Where did Percy say he had drugs on him?
No, he didn't. But he said he hasn't taken anything off of him, so I'm supposed to search him, right?
Yeah.
Passing SMH.
Yeah. And that means I don't know what he has on him yet.
Okay.
Passing
So
Davis
say he
PD.
had...
So ask me some questions.
The question
Right,
is, if
westbound
Underwood
Red
hasn't
Oak
taken
Street.
anything of him, I'm gonna search him, right?
Yep, you're searching
Left,
him. You find
So-
a Browning high power.
So
Right,
because this bank robbery
Right,
turned violent,
south
I'm gonna
East
split
bound.
up the robbery of financial institution into all the subcharges, if I understood that correctly.
Correct.
To the
Yes, so,
Barrio, westbound
depending on what he has
Carson,
other than the
going
gun
alleyway
that he shot
northbound,
Underwood with,
adjacent
those
to
charges
Roy
would also come.
Lowenstein.
He has a
Um,
Browning high power and a
becoming-
racing dongle. Those are the only 2 illegal items on him.
Alright, then it's contraband 3rd degree and the criminal use of the gun, attempted murder of government employee, and
Oh,
possession, firearm class 1,
Mhm.
and 1st degree robbery.
to you, West Boulevard.
This
You need
guy
additionals
happened
on
to
this?
also be the driver, the getaway driver. You saw him leave in the driver's seat.
Or CBPI.
Then it's
How does that influence any
Small
changes?
1015.
well, he's depending on how he was driving away, it's either evading or reckless evading.
Northbound, Innocent Boulevard passing.
It was
Probably-
reckless as fuck.
Then it's reckless evading
Left westbound, Adams Apple
as well. And
Boulevard.
then whatever we find in the vehicle, if there's anything left behind, if there's no one fessing up to owning it, then it all falls on the driver.
Adams Apple Boulevard.
Okay, what class is
Good. Yeah, there's some dirty money in the car.
Yeah, it's all the driver's fault. He gets all the
Right,
constructive possession charges.
Left
Any other
westbound,
questions you've got
Khaleesi
about
Circus.
any of these things? Because there's
Right,
additional charges
northbound,
that could be
Palomino
pushed right
Avenue,
now.
passing the LSPN. Right, eastbound, Vespucci Boulevard.
If the car is stolen, it's something that we need to
Good,
figure out.
exactly. It's been broken into. It's flagged 1060 by the.
Is it an H&O rental or not?
Approaching the Uwu.
In this instance, it is a
Right,
local
west,
sultan that's been
Circus.
stolen.
Then he would also
Right,
get
northbound,
joyride.
Palomino Avenue.
Perfect.
Currently in front of Aldini's, making a U-turn.
There
continuing
is still
northbound,
something
Palomino
else that I
Avenue.
want to see on here. Actually, probably two more things, but one of them is the major one.
Right, eastbound is Vespucci Boulevard, passing Maldini's.
Kidnapping.
Right,
Yeah, there you
Khaleesi
go.
Avenue.
Kidnapping for the hostage. And,
Yep, absolutely.
Left eastbound into
and
the
depending on what they
construction site,
negotiated
currently
for.
going southbound the construction site,
What was
making a
it?
U-turn
God damn it.
in the
Dark pushed this on me when I robbed the jewelry store once.
So let's say the person that stayed behind
going to the second floor of the construction
who
site, eastbound
questioned
adjacent
the
to Khaleesi Avenue.
the hostage,
Mm-hmm.
they
Goes
were
on
already
the
at the
second
bank when they
floor,
rolled up and
eastbound
held
of the
guns to them.
construction
Is it still
site, merging
kidnapping?
up to the second floor.
That muscle car is rolling up top. Be careful.
Muscle car just picked me off the construction
He's
site.
gonna ram you. He's gonna keep ramming you down.
In a way, yes. I would say
Who has eyes?
how it reads, yes. Because End holds them against their will, right?
Black and color muscle car with
Kidnapping has a element of moving them. If they're already at the bank, you typically give them unlawful imprisonment instead.
Yeah, it's
It's like a lesser
the
version of
muscle,
kidnapping.
not the original.
Well, where's the original at?
Unlawful. Where is it? There we go.
Up here on me on the other side. They're switching.
Oh, restricts a
Getting in the
person. Okay,
Mustang.
yeah. Okay.
They exit the vehicle, the main vehicle.
And
the
technically,
Mustang's getting on
as
the
he
freeway,
shot
they'll
him,
go
he
for it. Do you
criminally
wanna
used a
chase it or no?
firearm.
Yeah, get on it.
Yeah. All right,
Didn't I
copy.
say
It's
that?
gonna be breaking off down
you did.
to
Did you?
Vespucci
Okay.
Boulevard
So
westbound.
it's possessions, the criminal use of that.
westbound
Some people
Vespucci.
think it's for some reason a stack. It's not. Because there's
That's
a
gonna be,
big
the
difference
other one's
between
gonna be
using
on the
it
second
and
floor,
having it.
opposite construction site.
Mhm.
Is that the
It's
main
westbound.
car? The main car's still on the construction site?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you charged with
So-
possession and the use. Were you over there when I was talking about the explosives and stabbing?
Northbound North Rockford.
Nygma?
Something about the grenade I overheard, but I can't remember.
I was saying, like, the manner in which somebody attempts to murder someone is important. So if I stab you, that's attempted murder of a government employee. If I shoot you, that's attempted murder of a government employee and a criminal use of a firearm. If I grenade you, that's attempted murder of a government employee and criminal use of explosives.
Okay, yeah, okay.
That's why the manner of it matters, and that's why criminal using a firearm isn't stacking.
Okay. Because we had this this one guy the other day that kidnapped Brooklyn. And he had an H&O rental stolen. Apparently, someone gave it to him. And we pushed. Oh, I tried to push criminal use of a firearm, and we had the lawyer argue it away.
Yeah, so it's one of these charges. Okay, let me work out how I want to word this, but I think you'll understand what I mean. It's one of these charges that we are usually happy to drop when a lawyer contests. It's that's not a good way for me to word it.
How did I say it earlier? It's like the attempted murder of a government employee covers that in a way.
Yeah, and it doesn't really cover it. However, it's one of these charges that
it's implied in it, right? Yeah.
It's kind of like, God, I can't find a good way to word this, so I'm gonna just say it. It's a good way to reward people for using lawyers.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can drop it and let them argue things away. When I know someone is lawyering up, I will add a couple of kind of semi bullshit charges, to to help them have a fucking win
Mm-hmm.
and argue with me to drop some shit.
Yeah, there was no winning with that one. We had him dead to rights. We dropped the criminal use, but he still had us in the cells for an hour.
Yep, that'll happen.
And then he wanted time off.
Yep,
I'm gonna bring this
that'll
down
happen.
so we can go ahead and get it documented.
Yeah, I had a good dig through some of them there. The interesting one, geez, was some
Oof.
DNA plus boost
Today is
from earlier, like
has a lot of information today. Oof.
all the different statements. Where in the emails
It's getting worse, don't worry.
other officers put their statements, is it?
If it's getting too fast, just let us know.
No,
We'll,
it's
slow
it's
it
all right.
down.
I mean, that's
We'll
a good
reel it back.
pace. It's more for me that I need to learn from fucking up, because that really
Well, there's
that
fucking up,
sticks.
but there's also just it's a two-sided street, right? We're
Mhm.
going fast. We've been doing this for a long while. So if you can't catch up, it's not. There's no shame in saying, "Hey, can you repeat that? Didn't get that."
That's all right.
So quick change of pace. If well, we're going back to the first scene, right? Percy
Mhm.
shooting you. Say Percy is not an officer, had that gun on him, and he shot you with it.
Yes.
Now, you decide, you know what, if he has that gun on him, you know,
He
I
might
don't
have
know how long it's
more.
been on him. He might have more. I want to rate this guy.
Mhm.
So, can you enter his property to check for that gun?
No, I need a
Multiple
warrant.
guns. Okay, what case law is that?
Because one thing I always try to be careful of is my grammar sometimes initially.
I think that falls under still the. Is that the? God damn it! Still the Fourth Amendment.
Dispatch 122,
Well, the Fourth Amendment is not a case law. It's an amendment.
Bro.
Copy that 122. 10-7 repairs.
Do we have a case law for raiding for stolen police equipment?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm
You might
blanking
not
on
think
it.
about it, but it's there. Okay, hold on. Come here. Come here.
My spelling of words, so I just want to make sure that it's. I don't want someone to come along and say, "Did a child write this?"
Okay, both of you, open up your reports, and because good police work is fleeting, guess what? I want you to delete basically everything in your report.
Okay.
Remove the criminal scum, remove all the evidence, remove all the tags, remove all the copy, literally everything. Delete it all.
Yep.
And then just in the body copy, just write, please delete.
Once that is done, I have a question for you as well, Chaz.
Sure.
Alright, the car's ready to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it down to the PD tower.
All right, you both done? Eddie. You're good. Nygma.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right. Question for the both of you. I already asked this to Nygma, but he was a bit confused. So we're going back to the first scene. All right. Percy shoots Nygma. Now, in my scene, I said Percy is not an officer, so he's got a Glock on him and a fuck ton of equipment.
Sure.
Now, Nygma suspects he has more of that equipment, maybe in his apartment. Can you guys just waltz into that apartment to look for more?
No, you would have to have you'd have to have evidence and then also have a warrant.
Okay, and what's that case law called?
Can't remember. I can't.
It's gonna be very simple. Like you're both gonna be like, oh, once I say. What is the case law that prevents us from just waltzing into buildings without a warrant? Unless for very specific reasons.
I'm actually curious as to what you're referring to, even Cal.
Are you trying to is it the People versus Otto Delmar?
Yeah.
Oh,
But that is for preservation of life, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So Otto Delmar is actually a little different. I know because I was I was there for that.
Well, the
case.
thing is, the thing I'm referring to is that you can't waltz into that apartment looking for more without a warrant. Why?
Yeah,
Because of the case law.
Well, no. I mean, it's not because of that case law. Just in general, yeah, that's true. It's like a Fourth Amendment rights violation.
Yeah.
But the People versus Otto Delmar, it actually establishes something different. Not different as in it disagrees, but what the point behind that one
It's
is that
exception
well, it's a single dispatch call of a shots
Mhm.
fired does not constitute exigent circumstances. So it's like it's a thing on exigent circumstances rather than like a search and seizure approval.
Yeah, so it's an exception to like, hey, you know, this does not mean it's a preservation of life. It's like it tells
Yeah,
you
'cause-
what is counted as preservation of life. No, but I'm just bringing it up because it's the closest case law to anything related to searching a building with a warrant.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that would be legislation about search and seizures, right?
Yeah, there's if you open your MDW tab, it's not even case law. It is just law. What that one is. If you scroll pretty much all the way to the bottom, you then have it's by Ray Montag. It's called Search and Seizure Warrant Requirements and Procedures. That one's actually just law, not even case law. That walks you through basically everything you need there.
For warrant application, yeah.
So in that case, so let's say the person is a criminal and he had my gun on him. Now, I would run the gun, obviously, to see when it was stolen and if there's other accompanying items missing from that thing. Because if there isn't, if it was just a gun, then I have no reason to rate them. Or do I still rate them?
If there are missing PD equipment, then you can easily get a search and seizure written for a judge.
Even if it was just a Glock and I now retrieve the Glock from the person?
So if it was just the Glock and now you have it, then you don't have PC for the raid.
Yes, that's what I was trying to ask.
Yeah, let's say that somebody stole your Glock and taser off of you, and you don't know who it was. However, the next day, Mike Block gets caught with the pistol.
Yeah, then we raid him for the taser. Yeah.
We'll be able to write a search and seizure for a judge and articulate that he must have been the guy.
Yeah.
So we can raid his shit. Obviously, a judge needs to read it and agree and sign it off for us to be able to do that. But yes.
What's up, Fingal?
Okay. Anyway, let's not like get bogged down on the difficult shit because search and seizure is my jam. And I love that shit.
I bet.
So Fingal, you on duty?
Yeah.
So stuff is still really fucking quiet in the city right now. I figure we go down and run some fucking traffic stops. Like,
okay. I had a interesting traffic stop with Vivian the other day.
Oh yeah.
But a guy in a yellow brie also driving backwards on the road, telling us it's not illegal to drive backwards. Because there's no law that says he cannot drive backwards. It's negligent driving.
Yeah, exactly.
If he's not doing anything dangerous, he's distracting everyone else. Because we were distracted and we almost hit someone. We were going like, what the fuck is happening here?
Sounds like he needs to retake his driver's
And
test.
Well, he can come straight to me. I gave him my number and told him he can call me if he loses his license. Because he was literally cited for the same thing an hour earlier by Uga.
Yeah, I literally tell people like, congratulations.
He wants to take it to court too.
The good news is you now have to go and spend some time with the wonderful Tessa Lamb getting your license back, which is more of a treat than a punishment.
Tessa doesn't really do any driving tests anymore, does she?
I don't know if she does anymore. She used to do them.
Yeah, very, very rarely.
I think
she
Patrick
basically
does most of them now.
Yeah. She told me when she hired me that she basically gave the power over everything to Patrick. Yeah. She's just there for being the owner, and she doesn't do it anymore because she's busy with police work.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
But I can see you sometimes just doing it for the heck of it, you know?
Okay. Let's see. Where do
All I
I
know
have
is that
cars?
Patrick sometimes sends me a text to tell me who's banned.
Nice.
Like Mr. Ratchet. The little
Why is
man.
this car so broken? Holy fuck.
What?
One of my cars is omega broken.
Are we gonna have to get back out that car that we had before the storm?
Yeah, we're gonna need to. You remember which one it was?
He doesn't back down.
No.
I always took out the SO9, the plate that starts with the SO9.
Okay.
That's how I
Well,
remember it. Always take.
You can have a look at the logs and you'll be able to see which one was yours.
Right. Okay.
Right. Both of you guys, do you both want to go and grab a CVTI?
Sure.
I'm looking to get a hold of Sergeant Silas. Has anybody seen him?
Hello.
I'm not tired.
I need to get a hold of Sergeant Silas.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll throw one for him.
Ow!
Baker, your car wasn't refueled this morning.
Which one?
I don't remember, but I had a look at it and went, God damn it, it's not refueled.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not happy because I go to pull a car out and this is what I get.
That might be the one that we were just about to pull out from before the storm.
This one.
525. Yep.
Yeah. That's the
We
one.
had it just before storm. We're about to come grab it back out.
The fuck did you guys do with this?
There was an active shootout. They shut the hood up.
Nice. Can I shotgun the driver's seat? Yeah, can I shotgun the driver's seat?
Do you have one?
What, a driver's seat?
A shotgun.
I do, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I even have a cat named after him.
Yeah. See?
You have a cat?
Hey, you like it?
I do have a cat.
No,
Hey.
it's a cat. Card for our training.
No. I'll make one.
We don't. Let's get on channel 11.
Good.
Radio check.
10-2.
10-2. Okay, we're gonna go down to LSA.
Or
Hey, red. Oh.
Did my music stop? Like, when did it stop? Did I pause it? My brain is mush today. That's a roundabout way of going to LSA. Avoiding the south side.
Just taking a ride around an active that's going on down there.
Copy that.
Or taking a bit of a route.
Is that a Corvette or is that a Coquette?
Coquette.
Coquette.
It's only an A right now. It's got an A+ mode.
Okay.
Kind of drives like a scared deer in A+ though.
And be on ice.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Okay, we're gonna use, let's see, this white line right here as the side of the road.
Yep.
What I'm gonna do is, let's say that you guys have lit me up, we've pulled over. I want you guys to line up as if you're doing a regular old traffic stop on us. Just position your cars, and then we'll all get out and have a chat.
Okay, I want to run just like a bunch of just regular old fucking traffic stops. Nygma, I know you've done some of these before. Michaels, have you done many traffic stops?
I did 2 with Ross the other day.
Cool. I'm gonna do one myself with Castle as the guy real quick, just so you guys can see some of what I'm doing, and I'll talk through my thought process for it.
Okay.
Just real quick. So Castle, just hop in the car if you guys just want to stand here, you can watch.
Oh sure, yeah.
Wherever.
So, I've got him pulled over. I'm usually gonna get on my megaphone, nice, calm, reassuring voice, tell him just to turn his engine off, put his windows down, and, I'll be with him in a moment, Sir, engine off, windows down. Just be a second, okay? Basically, I'm just trying to, disarm them a bit, right? Like, even if I think they're gonna fucking murder me, I'm still gonna be really fucking friendly. Engine's off, the windows down. I'm wandering up. I stand by this back wheel here. I'm not getting closer. So, Castle, can you pull out a gun and try and aim it at me real quick? Do you have a good shot on me?
I could shoot you in the chest right now, but that's just because it's this car. A different car wouldn't.
True. Yeah, Coquette actually. So depending on the type of vehicle you're pulling over, it's going to be a little different down to the window. But usually you can stand by back here and you'll be fine.
If you stand by my tail light, I will not hit you. Right now you're out of my... Ooh, a bit more to your right.
I can't go anymore, right? Otherwise you're going to run me over.
Yeah.
So depending on the vehicle, you're going to want to basically stand kind of far back, right? You can walk up to the car with your gun out. I don't think I'd recommend it. You're escalating unnecessarily unless you've seen them fidgeting in their car. First priority is always greeting them and asking for their ID. Don't worry about do you know what you've done, sir? Any of that shit. ID.
Hello, sir. Percy Weaver, Los Santos Police Department. Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
Of course. There you go.
Thank you. Do you know why I pulled you over today?
I assume speeding.
It's one of the best things to do is don't tell them why you pulled them over. Ask them if they know why. They might admit to dumb shit that you didn't know about. So, for example, let's say I didn't get a clock on his car. Well, he just told me he was speeding. Easy. Maybe I just got him for a red light. Leave things open. You know, we're light and breezy. Easy. So at this point, like if you're solo, what you'd do is be like, all right, sir, I'm gonna go run some of your details. I'll be back with you, okay? Just sit tight. And then you go back to your car and you do all the shit you need to do. Now, you can always, depending on the severity and seriousness, you know, have some banter, have a laugh, have a chat. You don't need to just go straight into the fucking RoboCop writing a citation. I mean, you can.
I hate writing
I
citations.
don't think I recommend it, but you know, for our purposes' sake for today, we're just gonna fucking RoboCop it to get our citation written up, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'd get back to my car, I pull up his profile. Usually by this point, I already know because I've ran the plate while I've gone over there whether John Castle is the registered owner. For this, we're gonna say John Castle is the registered owner, so I'm not worried. I go over here, make sure he's got sit in the car, check my NDW profile. Yeah, he's got a driver's license. Perfect. No worries. I write him up a citation. I get it all done. I wander back over to the car. Pull a clipboard. It's good to have a clipboard. I tell him, hey, you're looking at this citation. It cost you this. Here's your copy. Some people say, can you sign the bottom or whatever? None of that shit actually matters. They get a digital electronic copy sent to them. They'll even get a copy mailed to their house in Alta Street. It doesn't fucking matter. They're not getting away from it. So it doesn't matter if they're going, I'm not signing it. It's fine. Who gives a fuck? They have their citation, you bill them, it's over. Now, a question for people here. At what time can he now drive away legally?
It should be when you're back at the vehicle and you turn off the lights. I don't know if that's legally, but that's the normal protocol. And you indicate him to leave.
What do you think, Nygma?
When I tell him to.
So, legally, the second I have billed him, he can drive away.
Okay.
He is now able to leave if he has been billed. It's fine. He can do that. It's a bit rude, but he's absolutely legally allowed to do so. Now, a lot of people will say, hey, for my safety, if you can just wait until I'm back in my vehicle and you're good to go and the lights are off. Now, a lot of people think that's the case and we can detain them until that. We cannot. People just like to say that. He can leave at any point once the bill's been issued. Traffic stop is over. But it would be nice if he waited until I was back in my car. We have 46 units on duty. We're not responding. Okay. That's kind of how this works in the nice, simple fashion. Just one of us going up.
All right.
This is the case. This is this. You got your citation. Yada yada yada. You're billed. You're done. Now let's say you have a second individual. Let's say that you've got a 77. Backup has arrived. They walk up here with you. This time they're over here, positioned on this side. The job of this person on this side, the backup unit, is to banter with him and keep him fucking busy while the other guy is in the back writing the citation. Now this role is really important because it reduces the chances they're going to A, flee, or B, shoot us, because they're usually a bit too fucking busy chatting.
All right.
It's actually quite an important and useful role, but a lot of people like to just sit in their cars at traffic stops, ready for them to take off. They're the people that really want to get into fucking chases. If you actually like to talk to people, hey, be the second person to come up and have a fucking chat. It's actually really enjoyable. It's one of my favorite things about being an officer, is attached to the traffic stops and having chats with people. It makes the traffic stop feel so much less of a chore.
What up, dog? We open the window, dog.
You're gonna experience the whole fucking gamut of what the city has to offer, from people who will say absolutely nothing and it's like pulling fucking teeth chatting to them, to some of the most pleasant conversations you'll have in the city.
Yo, all right.
Dog.
I'm not discussing my day.
How was your day, dog?
I like to just make shit up sometimes for people to like just completely fucking distract them. In fact,
I just
here
killed
look.
the frog.
This is an intentional thing, right? Look at this.
The fuck is that?
I have this god awful photo.
Hey.
I have this god awful photo intentionally because I flashed it at a traffic stop, and now guess what? The whole car is laughing at my fucking photo, and they're not thinking about shooting me. It's strategic.
I mean, you look like an alien. I kind of am thinking
Yeah,
about shooting.
it breaks the ice and comes across a little bit funny, and it yeah, de-escalates anything nearly off the bat, right?
Yeah, so you can come up with your own methods. Like, here's another thing, right? Like, let's say we've had Mr. fucking RoboCop, Serious McSerious over here, just going like, I need your shit, give me your shit. Right, I'm gonna go run your fucking citation. And then me over here, and I'm like, hey, he wants to know what the fuck you're doing. I want to know how the fuck are you? How are you? And I'm trying to be personable, and, you know, you're just trying to come up with your own thing. You know, it's just something to think about.
I heard that line before. I feel like that was on my final.
Probably.
No, that was on a solo eval. You did that.
I use
on
it
my
all
solo
the
eval.
fucking time. I use it all the fucking.
Anyway, so that's basically it. As like a demonstration. Castle and I are gonna just run a bunch of these with you guys, if you would please.
Okay.
We'll have one of you as primary and the other as secondary, and
Alright.
then we'll swap it up each time, and vary the situations and the responses and all that sort of shit. Pay attention to what's going on, and treat this like a real situation. Like, let dispatch know everything.
All right.
Everyone happy?
Yep.
A firm.
Alright,
10
Nygma, you're
4.
primary.
10 4.
Oh, it's fucking dope. Holy shit. Damn. Damn. Got my disco ball in the bag.
Just pull it over.
Damn dog, chill.
Yeah, we're chill. We're chill. Engine off, windows down. Please give me a moment.
505, you need additionals?
It's not your turn yet.
Do you need
Dispatch
additional?
515, show me the 1038 westbound runway 1, Los Santos International Airport. Blue and black in color, Coquette occupied 2 times. Can I get a 77?
Dispatch 525, 76 to your 20.
All right. You there yet? Oh no, he's not there yet.
515 and 23.
Please, engine off, windows down. I can still see your motor running. Appreciate that, thank you.
For what?
We'll get to that. Hello, my name is Officer Edward Nygma with the Vinewood Police Department. Can I get your identification, proof of insurance, vehicle registration, please?
Okay. Can I see yours?
Sure. There you go, former correctional officer Edward Nygma.
Nice to meet you, champ. My name's
That's not
Charles
a cop.
Michaels.
Yeah, that's my former thing. I don't have a badge yet.
Yeah, you do. It's on your chest. It's on
How do
your
I know that's you?
Yeah, it's. Doesn't this guy look as handsome as me? Just doesn't get says correction, not police on the chest. Now it says
Nah,
police on the chest.
He's looking kind of cute. We're gonna compare ID. I don't even got a picture.
Sure.
Why are we pulled over?
You're pulled over for speeding. Does that
speeding.
In this?
Yeah,
this
in
thing barely
this.
goes 30.
Yeah, no.
Speed limit.
I clocked you barely above 100. But it's all right. Just sit tight. Give me a minute. I'll be right back with you. Okay?
Sure.
No need to get your panties in. All right. Oh.
Yeah, she's all right.
That's not the one I was looking for. Dispatch 515. Can I get a 1029 on 1 Castle John?
A firm. Vehicle comes back negative, no warrants.
All right.
Valid license.
Appreciate it. And we ran the Bobby Russell. What's it? G X45. Let me actually. What would be the charge? Speeding. .30 degrees speeding. All right.
Yeah, I know all about that. And then you got to sit there and say this doesn't normally happen, but you know.
All right, Mr. Castle. You
That's
borrowing
me.
this car by any chance?
No.
No. Could you share me a vehicle registration, please, through your phone?
Sure. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me go. Registration. There we go.
Here's your vehicle registration. It is correct. It matches John Cass.
There you go.
All right. Today you will be receiving a citation for 30 degree speeding. You weren't going way too fast, but just a little bit over the top.
Well, you just said, you told me I was going a bit over 100, and now it's a 3rd degree speeding ticket.
Yeah. Technically, we're at the airport, though.
It's kind of weird. Is there a speed limit on the airport, sir?
No.
So then, how am I being pulled over?
Oh, God. You got me there. You got me there.
You guys got permission to be in the airport?
Yeah.
You're driving near an active runway.
My ass ring permitted me to be here.
Your ass ring?
Yeah.
How'd you get a ring on that?
What?
Special access.
Must be a big old ring.
Yeah, I mean, listen. No, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Chillin'. We're fine.
All
It's
right.
okay. It's okay. You save your tongue from my mom, all right?
Big equipment.
Oh, you beat me there in my mind game, so today I'm gonna let you off with a warden.
Okay, alright.
You
Oh,
are...
he's a fun cop.
You a phone cop, Nygma? You never told me.
He
You never
gets
told
it.
me.
This guy gets.
No. I can be anything you want.
Hey, yo.
You be my
That's
girlfriend?
the truth. Could be.
I'm gonna let that hair down, Nygma.
That's why I have it like this. And I can even tie it up, look like this. And then I can put on the hat that X gave me, and then look at this.
Anyway, have a good one. Thank you.
Yeah, you're free to leave.
Before you guys take off, give me 1 second, alright? I'm gonna put this car back the exact same way, well, trying the exact same way. Hold on. Give me a second. So we're standing like this. Now, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna keep talking over radio just so we all hear it. Can you see this here? This here.
Yeah.
You see how long this takes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This entire thing here where I'm standing right now is a dead zone. Alright? So if you're standing here, it's a dead zone. If I'm standing here, it's a dead zone. But because there's so much space between the first cruiser and my car, even if I were to stand here, well, here, the guy in my car over there can literally just screech his tires a bit, drive backwards, and you're in. Now, the thing with this dead zone, all right? If I'm a cop, right? I'm standing here, right? And I go here, and I'm all the way over here, and the car was back where it was. Look, the tire marks are here, so I would have to walk all the way over here. By that time, usually people in Los Santos are not that patient, so they're either driving off or yelling at you. So
You have so much space to run back to your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing. Besides, you know, by the time you're all the way over here, if I'm over here and they take off, bro, I'm gonna have to be a marathon runner to get back to my cruiser. Now,
that's the point.
The other thing is with the second CVPI over here, you're a
He's so-
secondary unit. You're all the way over here. You see me?
Yeah. Hey,
So
firm.
a secondary unit, you attach. First of all, to, you know, interact with the person on the traffic stop, that's one thing. But the secondary unit attaches for protection. So you're supposed to be right here, and then when the primary is on his MDW or doing whatever, talking to the person, and they take off, you can just swoop, you know, be like a chain reaction and go after him. Alright? Whereas back there, if Percy were to take off and take a single turn into Little Soul, by the time your CPPI is on that same road, he took like 2 turns more. That's small things, but they will make your day. Trust me.
Alright.
Yeah, so just try and be closer. That's the big thing.
Alright.
Let's run it again. This time the vehicle is gonna come back to I don't know.
It's Bobby Russell.
It's gonna come back to Bobby Russell. There you go. It's not gonna come back to me.
Am I still primary?
Let's swap it up. Also for this, we're on Power Street.
And for it.
Dispatch 525 is back to 1038 with a 2 times occupied blue Croquette. We are eastbound Power Street. Can I get additional 77?
Dispatch 515, show me responding. 76 Wall Street.
Appreciate it.
Dispatch 515, show me 23 eastbound Power Street.
Guys, I can still see that you've got the engine running. Do you mind turning off the engine, please? Thank you.
Is that still 2 callings? He's gonna take off in 3, 2, 1. Stop. Oh, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Can you present me some ID, please, and registration in the car?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Would you mind doing so, please?
Oh yeah, sure. Here you go. There you go.
Thank you very much, Mr. Weaver. Now, Mr. Weaver, is this your vehicle?
It is right now. Yeah.
Okay, it is right now.
It is right now. Oh my god.
Okay, no problem, no problem. And you have any reason why I might have pulled you over today?
No.
Take a
I'm
guess.
a
take
law-abiding
guess.
citizen.
Yeah, but we all make mistakes, right?
I don't.
Any idea at all?
I think you might have made a mistake though, pulling us over.
Really?
No, I don't think so. I clocked you doing the 88 in a 35 zone, sir. The speed limit inside the city is 35 miles an hour. Okay.
Oh, huh.
So you're
35?
Yes, sir.
I was doing 35.
Not by my radar.
Look, my
you weren't, sir, I'm
speedometer
afraid.
is set to 35. I cannot go over.
Well, if that's the case, then it's your responsibility for your vehicle to make sure that's calibrated correctly. You might want to, you might want to get that down to Benny's and get that checked out, or maybe take it to Autos or something.
There's no more
All right, so
Benny's.
do you mind, staying here for a moment here with my fellow officer, Mr. Edward Nygma, and I'm just gonna run a couple of things here on.
That's me. Can you get back in the vehicle, sir?
Sir, do you mind step?
He's still in the vehicle.
Oh, he's still in the vehicle. Hey, how's your day been, sir?
Yeah, you know, it was great until I got pulled over for no reason.
Well, there's a reason behind getting pulled over, but you know.
I still haven't been told it.
You were speeding. He told you.
Really though?
Yeah.
What's that though? Do you have evidence that I was speeding?
Yeah, we do have a radar, and he can probably show you the radar.
Probably.
Yeah, if you try to fight it in court, he will definitely show it to you.
Oh, okay. What is he gonna show me his, and then I have to show him mine?
Nope. He's not whipping it out. I'm sorry.
It's like a cockfighting contest, is that it?
I think so.
No, I don't think it is.
Kind of weird.
Mr. Weaver, it doesn't appear that this vehicle is coming back to your possession or your ownership.
Oh, I just bought it, like literally 20 minutes ago. Was it 20 minutes ago, John?
And who's the individual who purchased the car from?
10, I believe.
Susan.
Susan.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Mr. Weaver, I'm afraid that isn't the owner of the vehicle, nor is it coming back to you at the moment. So at this moment in time, we're going to have to ask you to exit the vehicle. The reason being, this vehicle will have to be impounded for the moment until you can do some proof of ownership, because currently you aren't the owner of the car. Susan is not the owner of the car. So technically, not technically, factually, the vehicle
Well, it's not
yours.
my fault. She sold it to me.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to discuss that with Susan and come down and collect your car from
well,
MRPD.
I've got, so right.
Did she sell you the car in addition to the registration?
Yeah. I've got like the registration. It's just here on on the inside of the door.
Well, if you can present me the registration there and
Sure.
send it across my phone,
Here you go.
That's no problem.
There you go. That's my registration.
Dispatch 525 is enacted 1080 with that blue croquet.
Let's get back.
I also realized that once again I left too much space in between the vehicles.
Oh yeah, like a whole fucking oil tanker in between.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I took notes. Let's listen to the notes.
Okay.
Beautiful notes. Let me pull up my notepad here.
So what are some things you guys noticed in that we could have been doing better, or you could have been doing better? So the spacing, yeah, 100%. Anything else?
I can't think
I've
off
got
the
a
top of my
lot.
head.
I've got a lot. So if you guys don't have anything,
okay.
I guess I'll just say one real quick. As you
Sure.
were walking up initially, I had a gun waving out the window at you.
I couldn't even see that from the angle if you did.
Yeah, it's the number one
Yeah.
thing I want you to be thinking about when you're pulling over a vehicle is looking for gun.
Okay.
Keep an eye on what they're doing in that car. I literally just held it on you as you were walking up to the car.
Yeah, and you can't even see it. Can't even see it. Yeah. Okay. Noted.
Here, I'll watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it right now because the spoiler's in the way. It's perfectly blocking it.
Nice. Okay.
all right.
I'll remember that.
okay.
I'm gonna buy one of these for my criminal art.
Okay. Do you guys? Okay. Am I allowed right now?
Yes.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're
okay,
good. I
alright.
can hear you fine. Yeah.
Is this better?
No, you're fine.
No, you're
Either way.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. Okay, so do you guys not have anything else? Then I'll talk about my notes.
The thing is, I don't know whether I should have said it, but maybe Nygma was a little bit far forward on his side, and I think we could have been a little bit further out from the car and not so close to it.
Okay.
Hence the door
So
catching us.
my notes were
You're not
number
gonna
one.
stop the door thing. The door thing's just me being a wanker.
Yeah, the
Okay.
door thing is never gonna. You can't stop that. So
Okay.
my notes were number one. There were no comms, even though Percy, when you tried to pull us over initially, we drove off. There was nothing about that.
Okay.
Which I mean, you know, I understand, but a simple, hey, we're trying to catch up to this vehicle for a traffic stop or something, that way the other people are aware of that. Second is, like you said, way too much spacing still between the vehicle and the cruisers. Because as you can see, I mean, it takes ages to walk, and like we ran you guys over. By the time you're up on your feet and back to your cruiser, we were already halfway across the airfield. Now, the third one only asked the driver for a license. This is not a whole big deal, but if I were to step out of my vehicle, shoot you in the head with a shotgun, you didn't ask for my license, only for Percy's. You don't know who I am.
Sure.
No one a single time asked for my identification.
Well,
which
Understood.
you
the
can't,
passengers
you
of the
can't do.
vehicle don't need to identify it.
Yeah, that's
You don't
what I was
need
thinking.
to, but
Yeah.
you can. Which is, I always do it. I always ask for both, just
Sure, you
because
can ask. They're just not
if the
legally required.
passenger,
Okay.
if the passenger gets out and shoots me, I know who it is. So that's just a small no. It's not something you'll be bitten in the ass by. Let's see. Number 4, confronted the driver about a vehicle that does not belong to the driver without any comms to the attached units. You walked up and told us about the vehicle, which, I mean, Nygma got the information that the vehicle didn't belong to us at the same time we did.
Okay.
Call that out beforehand. He should know that before we do, because if we know it and we're actual criminals that stole the car, and Nygma doesn't, he's still out of the car by the time we drive off. The 5th, all attached units are out of their car, even though it is known the vehicle does not belong to the driver. So this comes back to the previous note. If it was radioed out, Nygma could have walked back to his cruiser, and if we did take off, he would have been there. And the last one I have is a lot of delay in the comms when initiating a pursuit. So when we took off, it took you a solid second to call it out. We were over there somewhere.
Sure.
So that's just very small notes, quite easy to fix. It just takes time and practice.
Yeah.
The comms is something you gotta be comfortable with. The more you use comms and the more you get like known to everyone within PD, the more natural it's gonna be, honestly.
Who's that?
You'll want to call more shit out. I don't know who that is.
Better not be those fucking little ones. Shit.
It might be.
That was almost a crash. Is that a
yeah,
local?
I agree with you. Yeah, I suppose what I probably should have done is I should have, when I realized it wasn't the owner of the car,
Mr. Ratchet.
I should have probably maybe radioed that to Nygma while I was in the car. He could probably relay back to his unit while I walk back up and finish the traffic stop.
So my ideal was, okay, hold on, I'm gonna show you. I'm show you my ideal for this. About this, it doesn't have to be too far. Your secondary always got to be ready to go. So as a secondary, I mean, you can park here if you want. That's all fine. And then you can even go here, whoop, behind the car, go here and still talk to the people inside. Now,
alright,
this is a way shorter period of running. See, if he does that door thing again, you're on the ground, you're next to your CPPI already. You're here.
and he's
now,
taking off.
if he takes off, you can literally immediately just go, once you're back up on your feet, oh, he's taking off eastbound, and then boom, you can start calling him. All
Do you
have
see
to
Mr.
do-
Ratchet's latest tweet? Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he does this a lot.
Okay.
So about when someone does that door thing, right? I mean, we don't expect you to be robots. You got hit by a door. So if you just say, hey, he's taking off eastbound, get in your car, and then say, hey, call sign in an active 80 with this traffic stop, and then start calling your whole shebang, that's fine too. You know, we don't expect you to be crippling on the ground, be like, in an active 80. Like it's you know, it's a bit hard when you got hit by a door.
Yeah.
But that's all fine. It's really just spacing. Just keep the spacing in mind. When you were pulling us over in the beginning, you were almost on us, like you were near our bumper. And then we took off, actually pulled over, and then you left a very big gap.
Yeah, you're right.
So just keep it a bit in between. It's this is all you need. This is all you need.
Got you.
It's not far.
Less than a car length, okay.
Yeah, just I mean, it's a dead zone for a reason. That's because like, if I'm standing right here, and he drives backwards, I'm stuck in between the cars.
Do we touch the
just
cars
make
at
sure
all?
There's not, you know. Can you what?
Do we, you know, put a fingerprint
I
on
mean,
the
you
car?
can.
Or...
That's a discretion thing.
All right.
You can if you want, but you're wearing gloves, so that's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, I mean, that's that. I mean, my only concern is really the spacing and then the comms.
Sure.
But like I said, that's just practice. That's why we're here. So that's great.
Yep.
Fantastic. Right, back in. Let's go.
You want to take Nygma or?
Hey, firm.
Okay. Take primary. I'll take secondary.
Is the car still flagged stolen?
Yeah, this one is flag 1060.
And 4. Dispatch 515. I'm trailing a flag stolen, black and blue in color. Coquette, westbound on Power Street. Currently taking a left southbound, U-turning now eastbound. Can I get additionals for attempting a felony?
4525 is 7060 or 20.
And 4. Oh. Right, from line up for felony if you know how to.
And do you want to move forward a little bit?
Engine off, windows down. You haven't done a felony yet, haven't you?
Me? No.
Alright, then
we- I didn't know we were doing a felony stop.
We're just
I
doing
didn't,
it all. Okay.
Just do regular, and we'll talk about felonies after.
Apologies, I
And
didn't know
4.
we were doing a felony.
It's all good.
Engine off, windows down, please. I'll be right back with you. All units, please advise. As I said earlier, this is Flagstone. Can you stay in your vehicle just in case you take off?
10-4.
Okay.
Hands up, motherfucker. Damn, you're mine now.
Dispatch, this is 525. We've got 2 individuals at 1038 on Power Street. They're holding up.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, hey, let's talk about felony stops.
All right.
Okay.
Also, pay attention if you can. It's kind of hard to see in the car, but
it's really hard to see, guys.
We spend the whole time reaching.
When we
I can't see at all because I can't even see through the back window. It's just
no,
plain
so
black.
that car is
Yeah, it is a bitch with that car. That's what I was saying. Like the last time when I was beside you guys in the window, I was like, "What are you guys squirming in there for?" So he's like,
yeah, that's
yeah.
exactly what we were doing. We were constantly doing. It took so long for it to be called out.
Okay.
Before we go into felonies, though, I do want to compliment you that that tracking was fantastic. I don't know who was primary, or it doesn't really matter. The distance that you kept whilst calling that out, fucking perfect. Do that on the field, and you're good.
All right.
Your first initiation of that traffic stop, well, felony stop, was good. The distance was perfect. The distance here is still good, but your car would be on the sidewalk if this was the actual road. Now I don't know if you've been told this by FTOs, but CVPIs have this very fun thing where if this here is a sidewalk and you have your wheel like this, hold on, let me show you. You have your wheel. If you have your wheel like this, the yellow line is the sidewalk, and you have your wheel like this, just like that. You get out. If they bump it, your wheel gets stuck behind that sidewalk. You're not gonna go over unless it's like with very fucking high pressure.
Okay.
So that's why we don't park on the sidewalk, because if I were to drive back, hit your CVPI, you're gonna fucking fly.
Alright, I didn't know that.
Besides that, good spacing, that was beautiful. The entire initiation and the request for 77s on that felony was good. Keep that spacing in actual scenarios as well. If you're actually doing a felony, keep that up, that was good. Just try and trace them, follow them, whilst asking for 77s. Because if you have to wait, if you initiate a felony and you have to wait for 77s, they're gonna be anxious as fuck, and they're either gonna shoot you or take off.
Yeah, 100%. I made the mistake of turning my lights on for a brief second there.
Okay, let's
Okay, what I want to do, Castle, jump in the other CVPI, and if you two can go stand kind of near the Coquette, what we'll do is we'll go and drive away and then drive up as if we are going to initiate a felony stop on this vehicle.
And for
just so we can show you how we position and all that sort of stuff. So pretend obviously like we're trailing that vehicle or whatever, we're gonna light it up. So I can say like 490, we're gonna be initiating felony stop on this vehicle south or eastbound on the runway 1. Position for felony. Get out on the stop.
Driver. Yeah, that's literally straight away what you do.
All right.
You immediately drive the fuck up. You don't even wait. You don't count to 3. You drive the fuck up. You position. You gun out, and you fucking aim and start giving directions. Now, a lot of the directions are going to be stuff like turn the engine off. Throw your windows out of the throw your windows out of the car.
Throw your windows out of the car.
If you managed to do that, that'd be impressive. But the whole, driver with your right hand and your right hand only, throw your keys out of the window, all that sort of shit. Or, put your keys on top of the car roof. Everyone does different shit for this, right? But then you want to tell them stuff like one at a time. So you'll tell them, the driver, step out of the vehicle with your hands raised at all times, remaining face away from me. Now, looking through your eyes, takes X steps back towards me, yada, 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 yada. You've seen these before, I'm sure.
Now, this is poor-ass positioning on my end, but normally you have 3 people. One is, positioned like a normal traffic stop. Yeah. So one is positioned like a normal traffic stop, the other in the middle, and then one or multiple units. The other one is just doing the exact same as the first initiate, but reversed. Now, if there's more than 3 units, they will just like put their cars in between, so it'll be a little lineup pretty much.
Is there any kind of minimum requirement for a felony stop as far as units?
You can do it with 1. I don't recommend it though.
Yeah, yeah.
Personally, I like to do 3.
Yeah, so 3 is the beautiful amount. Makes things 10 times easier, especially for clearing the car, because if you're gonna do clockwise, for example, and counterclockwise, if you don't have 3 units, it's gonna be difficult. Which is another thing that we didn't come back on yet, but after we have everyone in detainment, custody, whatever the fuck, put them in your car. Don't just leave them out on the street. You know, once I do, you know, the whole hold on, what was my God damn it. Let me. Once I do the whole, okay, yeah, coming through your voice, yep, okay, and I get put in cuffs here. Usually what they do, put you in the CVPI, Explorer, whatever, just put them in the car, and then get back to the door, focus on the next one. Do that until the entire car is clear. Then at that point, usually we have like 3 people here. So at that point, you know, the primary on scene is going to be like, hey, we're going to clear this car clockwise or counterclockwise. Now, I hope you can read the clock. So clockwise would be, for example, you know, felonies take priority on radio. So you would say this on the radio so everyone is aware. You go, hey, we're clearing this clockwise. And at that point, if Percy was primary, doesn't matter. Even if Percy was all the way on the right, if we're clearing this clockwise and I'm all the way on the left, we're going like this, all right? We're always clearing like this. And you say, all right, cabin's clear, no one in there. You just go closer and closer, closer and closer, and eventually, you know, if there's no one here, you can just clear the trunk. You can say, hey, we're gonna clear the trunk, you know, get back behind it and stuff.
So, I don't want you guys. So let me quickly run through some of that real quick.
And I'm gonna shout not on the radio so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Castle went very far up to clear cabin. You do not need to do that. You do not even need to take time. Like, a lot of people will do this shit, and it's like, what? They're trying to do fucking like synchronized swimming or some shit. That's not what you're doing.
I'm used to doing that because normally
clearing
it's a big
fucking
vehicle.
cabin. You know what I mean? Yeah, 100%.
Like,
I'm
this
just
is
trying
easy, but like, for example, if it's like a Landstock or something, long vehicle, and the windows are blind, they kind of just walk up, see, all right, no one in the back, cute, beautiful.
Yep. I'm just trying to explain it for right now, right? For
Yeah,
this
yeah,
vehicle right here, my goal, it's clear. I'm to put a finer point on it, I'm fucking sprinting towards it with my gun out. I'm checking it. It's clear. I'm trying to do this fast. It's fucking clear. I'll let everyone know it's fucking clear. I hop in, I pop the trunk. I usually give them a countdown to do so. I don't remember if this one's actually a frunk.
So to do with the individuals are backed up and they've been detained, do they need to be searched before they go in the vehicle?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's the one time that you wouldn't.
That's
it's
what I
the
just
one
wanted to
time that
confirm.
you'll ever put somebody in a vehicle without searching them is during a felony for their safety.
You need all the time you have. So instead of searching them, just put them in there, get back to your door, or whatever you're taking cover behind, and continue.
I think it has something to do with the vehicle could be flagged as stolen, but it could still be the correct RO.
Yes.
And then it's
there's
not
a case
illegal.
law on this. There's a really good case law on this one. Brownie points if you remember what it is.
This wouldn't be Wilson, is it?
Nope.
It's Mike Smore versus the LSPD.
That's the one.
Ding ding ding.
What does Mike Smore versus LSPD say?
It handles the so-called protective sweep of the vehicle, where we clear the trunk for people, not contraband.
Exactly. So let's say that I've come in here to pop the trunk, and I happen to look in the glove box while I'm here, and I see an Uzi in the glove box. I do not see that Uzi in the glove box.
I said contraband.
Because your
Is it only
intentions are to be
contraband
looking
or
for another individual.
You are
correct?
not looking for items. You have no ability to search for items. You are searching for people.
Yeah.
And a person is not going to be in the glove box, so you're not going to be opening that glove box, right?
Okay. Okay.
If there's a person in the glove box, you got bigger problems.
Little problems.
Yeah, it might be Francis or something.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of.
Now I do have to ask this because I made this mistake with my FTO. Mike Smore versus the LSPD, does that only apply to vehicles?
No, also the surrounding area.
There you go. It's a protective sweep. It's not only done by felonies. So just even if you're protectively sweeping a house or something, like you don't see items, don't take that chance.
You know, unless anything is in plain view. So let's say you breach somebody's house, and it's just a fucking standard old fucking house. You're looking for a person. But let's say you breach this house and they have put in the effort of I don't know how to word this. There is lots of properties of weed all around the room, hanging from the ceiling. The whole room is a dedicated fucking grow house. Well, obviously you've seen that shit. It's in plain sight. But you're not going through their stash.
I used to live with Doc Canada. Yeah, he had an office, and that office had like 800 plants in it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Anyway, that's a lot of information. Let's try and run some of these real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, this is my car.
Nygma, we'll have you run the first one just for comms and everything, and then we'll let Chaz try after.
The whole shebang again?
Yep, I want you to call it into dispatch, everything.
Dispatch 515, I'm trailing a black and blue in color Coquette flag 1060. I need additionals for attempting a felony stop. I'll be following you turning
76.
eastbound, now popular eastbound. Waiting for additionals.
525 is 70. Yeah, 525 is 76 to your 20.
Hey, firm, as soon as you're with me, we're gonna light them up.
10-4, I am 23.
10-4, let's light them up. Stop and get out. Pull it over. Driver of the vehicle, engine down. Windows up. With your right hand, reach for the keys and throw them out the window. All right, then with your hands raised above your head, step out the vehicle and keep facing away from me. Now look through your eyes. Take 2 steps to the left. And now take about 8 steps backwards. Let me know when you have it in cuffs.
All the right there. Going for cuffs.
Passenger, put your hands up and step out of the vehicle. Keep facing away from me. Now look through your eyes. Now listen to the sound of my voice and take about 3 steps backwards.
So what do you say?
I said, listen to the sound of my voice and take about 3 steps backwards. Keep facing away from me.
Huh?
Step backwards.
Back? Oh,
Back,
okay.
yes. 1, 2, 3. I will be placing you in cuffs. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, I've got eyes on the car.
Do not resist.
I'm sorry. Reflex, I'm sorry.
All right. Attempting cuffs again. Put your hands behind your back, sir. All right, let's go clockwise. You clear cabin. Watch your crossfire.
All right, car looks clear.
All right, open the trunk for me. Nope, there's actually a trunk. Okay.
Yeah, well, I just opened the front.
You can't pop it?
Yeah, vehicle's clear. No,
Okay,
no.
vehicle's clear. Let's turn the lights off. Let's turn the lights off. Siren check.
4.
Please, siren, for the love of God.
Siren.
Uncuff me!
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me
Okay, couple things. First of all,
I've got 3.
you're positioning like it's a regular old traffic stop. Nah. Felony. Up here.
Okay. And that's to give a better angle, right?
Yeah.
Better angle and more cover with your car.
Otherwise, you could easily shoot Nygma.
It's to protect yourself and protect the primary unit. Because if you're standing here and you have this door open, and you're standing behind Nygma, and you know, I get out of that car and I start blasting, I'm killing both of you.
Okay.
Now besides that, turn the sirens off when you're doing that, cause like I was doing this with Nygma. I said what, and I kept yelling because I couldn't hear shit. Now,
Because if I wanted to jump out and go, I would go bang, bang. But if you guys are like this, I have to like actually rotate and move.
Oh, looks like Ratchet is back.
Good.
Another thing is both after you know we actually got out, both the suspects were out of their cruisers while you were clearing, and one of them, which was me, was in the line of fire. I was standing right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Now, if there was a third person in there, I was standing right here. Third person, you know, could have shot me, because if you're returning fire, you could have shot me in the head.
I was a human shield. So let me
perfect.
Hold on to you. I was in cuffs. So Chaz, you're me, right? And I'm you.
Yeah.
You were doing this.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Let them shoot each other. Problem solved.
Shield. I'm not okay with that. So once you have them in cuffs, the second they're in cuffs, you go yoink, shove in car.
That's what I was apprehensive of. I was like, do I move them back?
Or
I was like, I'm
stick behind the car like this if you don't want to shove them in the car.
Gotcha.
But move them out of harm's way as much as you can.
Yep. Yep.
I like to shove them in the car because we're not going to have eyes on you back here, and someone else can come and fucking yoink you. So I would recommend shoving them in the car.
All right.
You see how where I'm so you guys said clockwise, watch your crossfire. That's good. Right? If someone goes clockwise, like Percy's doing right now, and I go counterclockwise right here, and he's aiming that gun, and I'm aiming mine. Is there's someone in there, and we shoot, we kill each other. That's not good. So if someone says clockwise, that's why felonies are radio priority. Listen, because mistakes can be fatal, and will be fatal.
Also, part of your etiquette, I want to make sure you guys get in the habit of, if you're running a felony stop, when you're done and it's code 4 and the trunk's clear, say felony code 4 over the radio. So basically it lets everyone else know it's free.
Okay.
If anyone talks during the felony stop that's not in the felony stop, like not the scene lead running it, they're going to get 10-3'd fucking hard. Okay?
All right. In 4.
It's your radio during this.
We just got another chop.
Another thing, yeah, that's the same helicopter. Okay, so where Percy was standing, if you didn't use him as a meat shield, it wasn't too bad, alright? It's still fucking horrible, but it wasn't too bad. Now, if someone is standing here in cuffs, and you guys are clearing, and there's someone in the trunk, right? You pop the trunk, someone's standing, a cop is standing behind me, because the primary unit is always going to stand here, alright, to check the trunk. So, they're standing there, and I'm here in cuffs, and there's someone in the trunk, pops out, starts blasting, I'm dead. So at that point, you killed maybe an innocent civilian, who knows?
All right.
So, you know, getting them out of harm's way is at that point your #1 priority. The second you have those guys out of the car, keep 1 or 2 guns on it, depending on how many, you know, people you have at the felony. But your #1 priority is getting those people in that car or just in safety.
Yep. Let's run it again. Michaels, you're running it this time.
I'm for it.
Good spacing though.
They're gonna take off.
Dispatch 525, I'm tailing a 1060 flagged blue croquette, 2 times occupied, northbound Popular Street. Can I get additional 77s to my 20?
Dispatch 515, show me attaching.
4. Just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. A firm. Dispatch 515, show me 76. I'm like 10 seconds out.
4.
At Dispatch 515, I'm 23.
4. Wait a little bit close, and then I'm gonna give it we're gonna give it lights and sirens, okay?
And 4.
Northbound Popular Street, going lights and sirens now, 515.
God damn.
Driver, engine off now. Kill the engine right now.
It's off.
Okay,
Yo,
I
we don't
want you to
got Air 1
reach
for this?
out.
What the fuck?
Air 1 for this, really?
For this, dude? It's an
Driver, I want you to put your hands out the window and place the keys out on the ground. I want you to throw them at the left side, driver's side window now. Thank you. Okay. Now, driver, when you're ready, I want you to put your hands up. I want you to get out of the vehicle. I want you to face away from me. I want you to get out of the driver's seat, and I want you to face the direction the car is facing. And put your hands up now.
He wasn't ready. What the fuck, dude?
Okay, driver, to the sound of my voice, I want you to walk backwards toward me, facing away. So walking through your eyes, I want you to walk backwards towards my voice. Turn around. Turn around. Facing away from me, walk backwards towards my voice. No, sir, stop. Stop right now. I want you to look through your eyes, and I want you to walk backwards towards my voice. Okay? Okay. Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Going for cuffs.
I forgot my sirens.
Kill the siren for the love
I know, I'm sorry.
Do not reach.
Passenger, I want you to step out of the vehicle. I want you to put your hands up in the air, and I want you to face the direction the vehicle is pointing. I want your back to me.
Where are you?
I'm off the back end of the vehicle. I want you to step out of the car and face the direction that the vehicle is pointing.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
Okay, sir, I want you to walk backwards, slowly, through your eyes, towards my voice. Walk backwards, slowly. Slowly. Keep moving, keep moving. That's it. A little bit quicker than that, sir. Come on. Move a little bit quicker than that. A little bit quicker than that. I want you to hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Oh, okay.
Hold it right there.
Going for cuffs.
Sorry, sir. You're being detained.
Okay, Nygma, I want you to go and clear clockwise, okay?
10-4.
Alright, whenever you're ready. I got the right-hand side of the vehicle. I'm going to stay out of your kill zone.
Cabin clear.
Okay, move in and pop the trunk.
Vehicle doesn't have a trunk.
And 4, I'm just checking anyway. Okay, vehicle's clear. Gonna call code 4 on that 1060 on Popular Street.
Melanie.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
All right, what you had?
I'll get them out of the car.
Chaz, give me the 10 code for a felony stop.
Is I don't know the 10 code for the felony
You know
traffic
why?
stop. 'Cause it doesn't exist.
There we go.
Actually, one does exist. You guys are all wrong.
Which
Really?
one is it?
Like, code 5 is it's not like a 10
Oh,
code,
okay.
It's not a
but you know how you get code 4, code 6?
Yeah.
Code 5 is a felony stop. No one
So,
ever
okay.
fucking uses it, so there's no point remembering it, but code 5 is a felony stop.
You know,
Right.
you know what you just code forward, Chaz? Do you know what a 1060 is?
Oh,
stolen
1060 is a stolen vehicle.
More specific. What do you get when you run the plate for a 1060?
I thought it was a stolen vehicle.
It is, but there's a more specific name for it.
Like a carjacking.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you code for the carjacking.
Okay.
So the
Oh,
felony
it's a
stop would
felony,
still
it's a-
continue.
Yeah. It's a felony.
No.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
I mean, a
Understood.
situation can become code 4. I think that's fine.
Let's see.
I have a question for you though. Do you guys know how to get out of a door and leave the door open for cover?
Yeah.
There's a couple ways to do it, but there's a way and there's the better way. So you can just straight move away from it. That's one way.
Yeah.
It's not as good and as inconsistent. The other way is just get out of the car and immediately hold your gun up. Immediately be holding your gun. See?
All right.
See how smooth that is? Doors up, you got your cover.
Alright guys, time for the feedback. This time, I'm not gonna be a complete asshole. Good shit.
Okay.
It was better than the first use, alright? It takes practice. Felony stops
Yep.
are not easy. Doing it in the field is easier than a training, in my opinion, but you'll figure that out. Now, here you can make mistakes. In the field, those might end bad. Now, the only feedback that I have is when you relay over radio that you're en route to a unit requesting backup, like, you know, Percy told me this, repeat the location. I didn't think of it, but don't say 76 or 20, because with a felony stop, usually multiple units are attaching, because it's a priority call. Now, if I say, hey, let's see, hold on, 525, I'm 76 to your 20, you know, and a
Yeah.
different unit did not hear the 20 that you stated, they're gonna ask for your 20 again. Whereas,
Understood.
if I just say 76, felony stop Power Street, they can hear it, call the same traffic and go.
Some people's ears only
Yep.
fucking perk up when they hear 77s as well, right? So if you're saying 490, I'm trailing a 1060 vehicle on Power Street, I'm gonna need some 77s. People are not listening to the rest of what you said until you said 77, so they didn't hear what's going on. So anytime you ever ask for 77s or anything like that, just say the location again. Literally,
Okay.
just anytime after the 77s, say the location again, because people's fucking ears will only then perk up like rabbits.
Understood.
The next one, and this is the final note I have. So you guys went from five notes, 5 feedback notes that I had to 2. Now,
Okay.
second one, this is a small one, but it's gonna bite you in the ass if you keep doing it. Never say when you're ready. Okay? An officer is supposed to be the voice of reason, but on a felony stop, you're the only voice that has authority. So you need to use it. Because if I'm in a felony stop, alright, I'm a suspect together with my bud Percy, alright? And if you say, when you're ready, get out of the car, for all we care, we can just pull guns, say, alright, 3, 2, 1, ready, let's go. And then just shoot all of you.
So if you want to know the comms on how this gets done out of the city, a lot of the time, they'll give you an order. They'll say, do not do anything until I tell you to. Do nothing
Yes.
until I tell you to. What you're going to do is you're going to put your hands up in the air and you're going to step out of the vehicle. Do it now. And you do it now. And that's you instructing them when they are to take that action.
Okay.
That is a way a
forward.
lot of people will do this out of the city. They'll give you the instruction of everything that you have to do, but you're not allowed to start it until they get the instruction of doing it now. Now you can attempt that communication style if you like. A lot of people get very fucking angry and aggressive about it. I love it. But that's the idea behind it, and that's what gets done outside of the city. So,
Okay.
you know, if you're trying to be a bit more
hardcore,
cool with it, good to go.
I just want to ask something about my own critique on something. Should I have asked both of you to get out of the car at the same time, or one
Absolutely
person?
not.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Also, on that note, this is one of mine. So, you're standing here, okay?
Yeah.
You're instructing me. Obviously, I think you're quite far behind.
Yeah.
I'd be a lot
I should be
closer.
nearly wheel to wheel. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about wheel to wheel, but closer, right?
But like maybe like I mean sorry I mean
yeah.
like that.
Oh, to the other one. Yeah. Be closer, right? Now, here's here's the problem. You order the driver out, right? Driver comes back to you. You place him in here, right? Now, what you did is you went like this, and you went, okay, passenger, out.
Yeah.
Don't do that. What you do, I want you to basically plant your fucking feet like a goddamn tree, and you say, passenger, out, and then you get him to go back 3 steps. Then you get him to walk left 3 steps through that dead zone, and then he walks back to you from here. You're directing him and directing him around. Now, if you have a passenger, let's say you're doubled up, you can basically designate this to your passenger. So for them to grab the passenger, you can designate the comms for that passenger to your passenger, if you have one, right? So don't be afraid to utilize the people you have on scene if needed. You can either have them come back to and then over to you, or you can designate it to the person who would be maybe better suited.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Perfect sense. Yeah.
No. Let's go again.
Oh,
You guys good for
someone does
another?
this on a felony, please shoot him.
What?
Yeah. I've had somebody do that the other day.
I shot someone for that.
For what? I didn't quite understand.
So, okay, I told okay, so I had a felony sound the other day with this dumbass that was seen fleeing a drug call with a stolen vehicle. So he did a felony, and we told the passenger to get out, and this dumb fuck did this. Watch this. After doing that, I shot him.
Shot him for hitting the gritty, yeah?
I shot him for hitting the gritty, not because it was a gritty, but because he moved, and I told him to put his hands up and don't move. In
It's an
felony
extremely
stops,
tense situation.
yeah,
There's no room for fucking
follow
around.
through. If you say, hey, if you move, I'm gonna shoot you, follow through. Don't say I'm gonna shoot you and then don't do it. Especially not in the felony stuff.
Yeah, felony stops are not a thing you can fuck around with. At all. Okay. Let's go again. Whoever didn't do it last time, it's your turn again.
And 4. Dispatch 515, I'm behind a black in the blue Coquette, occupied 2 times. It comes back black, 1060. Can I get 77s westbound on Portola Drive? Are you turning? I think they clocked me. I'm gonna stay behind them. Alright, they're speeding up. It's gonna turn into an active AD now eastbound Portola Drive. They're taking off on us.
10-4, 525 secondary.
You go slowing. Pull it over. Pull it over, sir.
We have.
All right, driver.
Oh,
Engine off. Windows down. Taking off. It's gonna. I stopped again. If you do that again, we're gonna shoot you.
What?
Engine off. Windows down.
Don't go forward.
Engine off. Windows down. If you're gonna attempt to step on the gas again, I'm gonna shoot you. Engine off. Windows down. Engine is still running.
Good.
Sorry.
You okay, Bertie?
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Look, you did the right thing.
Do you need medical?
I'm okay.
All right. I guess you sent the mask.
My OG.
I'm sorry. He pulled a gun on me.
You guys fucking shot me.
He pulled a fucking gun on me.
Yeah,
dude, I've been testing how like fucked this car is for the past 3 traffic stops, and we've been swinging our guns out the door the entire time.
You've no idea.
I cannot see it.
Like you can't see it. I shit you not. Like.
Yo, can you see this? Like at all?
Barely.
I can see it. Yeah, no, I can see it.
It's
like you're
barely.
standing here,
I can
sure.
see the
Yeah.
flashlight. I can see the flashlight. That's about it. If you're not paying attention to the flashlight, then no.
Yeah.
Yep. It's felony stops suck. Felony stops suck.
You find
like
that more
'em.
often in your experience
Let's
that
run
the felony
another.
Do you ever find that the felony stops just like repeatedly turn into 80s like they rarely?
Well,
would
if
comply
they
with the vehicle,
clock you
or-
trailing them, they usually either pull over immediately without you lighting them up, in my experience, or they just take off.
Yeah.
All right, let's run one more.
Because
and
they
then
know
I
the
guess we'll
jig is
call
up
it.
as soon as they see you
Yeah,
following
'cause I
them.
need to go 42 soon.
Yeah, firm. We'll run this one and then we'll call it.
Who's primary this time?
We'll do the same one. Whoever was last time, because they didn't get it real going.
Okay.
Got a Nygma.
Alright, dispatch 515. I have a 1060 flagged vehicle. A Cadet black and blue occupied 2 times in front of me. I need 77s eastbound. Portola Drive, taking a right. U-turn now northbound.
Dispatch 525 76. That latest felony on Portola eastbound.
10-4. Let me know when you're here so we can light them up.
Yeah, I'm with you. 515.
Alright, let's go. Pull it over. Oh, fuck.
Hands. Let me see some hands. Let me see some hands.
Sam.
Right now. Drop that gun. Drop that gun right now.
There you go. Fuck, it took long enough. Jesus.
I didn't think it was too bad on time.
It was quite bad on time, Chief. If someone's walking at you with a gun and you've got a gun pointed at them, you shoot them.
Okay.
Especially if you saw me shooting at your colleague over there.
I didn't actually see you shoot.
I stopped shooting because I didn't actually want to kill anyone.
Well, that's why I stopped shooting as well. I literally shot you in the head, and then I was like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah,
All right,
I was hella close.
All right, good job, boys.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's everything. I think we covered a lot of shit today. I mean, we really didn't do any actual patrol work today, did we?
No, but a lot of information.
No. But like, I'm happy to get this down because if you go on patrol, this is the stuff that you can run into, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
and
like
if
a
you
little
run into
mini
this on
academy.
patrol, then this is the theory before the practice of some of it, I guess.
That was my very first ever thing as a cadet in the open counties. My very first shift, the very first thing I did was a felony stop.
Nice.
So that sticks
okay,
with you.
Yeah.
Right, need to get this car repaired in field. It's pretty tight on gas, actually, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna go get this thing repaired.
Alright, let's go back to
you might as
autos.
well jump in.
All right, thanks everybody. We'll collapse this channel down in a sec, and then actually I guess we can stay on for right now while we're all separated. But
what is Ratchet
myself
doing?
And,
I
It's like the third helicopter he's taken out.
I don't know.
Why does Mr.
I
Ratchet
was there
keep
for
taking
your,
out the helicopters?
Fourth shift.
He's a
That's like
crackhead,
the
right?
third one.
he's probably running out of gas and just coming back and stealing a new one.
Yeah, 10-4. Come again.
That'd be my guess.
Does Grove Street gas? The
So
pump
how's
work?
that for your fourth shift?
Pretty interesting. I mean, there's information
autos 'cause you gotta
overload, but
probably
it's
get a
good
little
to
repair anyway.
actually
you have to go
refresh
autos
this
with
in
the pumps,
training. You know.
It's no. So I'm personally an FDO that is not a massive fan of actual patrol training. I do love this type of stuff and setting shit up because that's the best way you learn. A very good way to learn is in the field, but we can actually prepare you for the field by doing this, and it works beautifully.
Okay.
I'm gonna read through some of your reports.
Okay.
Are you guys going to autos?
Affirm.
Yep.
All right, we'll go too. Just drive to autos. While we're doing that, I'll read through
All right.
some of your reports. Because I'm not gonna be around for much longer. But if I read through them and I think they're good, I'll recommend.
Nah, don't worry about it. I can stay for 40 minutes tops.
Easy. We gotta do a debrief anyway, so that's fine. Well, we don't have to, but I like doing debriefs with cadets so that they actually know what they did good.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I wanted to know what.
I give a lot of feedback, but
Mhm.
throughout the day, the feedback you get is negative. The positive feedback comes at the end, because if I give you positive feedback throughout the day, how do I say this? I'm breaking you down throughout the day to see what your stress level is. If you can handle that, it's good. It's very good.
Hi, Tails.
Hi.
How you doing? Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I just got it fueled up at least. Fueled up and then an auto or a Benny's should do it.
Yeah.
People at
Maybe we
Harmony.
should get a full repair.
As people at Harmony, we'll just go there, I guess.
Are we going to Harmony?
Yeah, I'm just gassing it up here real quick.
Yeah, I guess we'll go up to Harmony.
Yeah, I needed to gas it before even Harmony because the thing was well in the red.
So a very small thing that I'm seeing in your ticket to Nafeli. Call yourself an officer. It's just when for us you're a cadet, but that's an internal thing, right?
Did I put cadet on there?
Yeah, you said cadet, Nygma, and well, I don't know if you wrote this debrief, but it says cadet, Nygma, and senior officer Gray were patrolling the city.
Oh, but okay, yeah. Then I wrote
it's
it.
not
I don't
a,
know where you're going,
yeah, it's
but
not a big
I
deal, it's
thought
just
I used officer.
Sure, I was thinking Hayes.
So
But maybe I got
people
confused.
outside, you're an officer. You're
There's usually not any employees around
attorneys,
for Hayes
judges,
right
whatever.
now.
You're an officer. So.
10-4.
Let's see. Is there a report where you did both evidence and the debrief? I'm reading something about a kidnapping government employee right now. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, the one with the H&O rental.
Yeah.
That was my evidence and my report. Yeah.
Good.
Well, not my report, but my. I booked the suspect.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I don't think we were primary on that. But I might be misremembering.
So, random question: if you're documenting a vehicle and the tampering, shows that there is no tampering, do you still take a picture of that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Why do you do that?
I know habit. It's the same way where I put GSR negative tests on there.
That's good. Yeah, it's good. I'm just checking if you know why we do that. But no, that's good. That's good. You should do that. The reason for that is because if in court, they're trying to fight like, oh, I wasn't drunk or I didn't shoot, and the GSR isn't in there, then it's gonna be hard, right? But if you put the GSR negative in there, and it goes to court, then it's still in there. You're not hiding that shit.
I mean, it's not about hiding. It's about not giving them a chance to frame someone else that was involved.
So you need to just always put it in there.
It's technically a Brady violation. So yeah, don't fuck that up. If you got information like that, make sure you put that shit in there.
Yep. This looks really good though. Okay. Do you do the tags as well, or was that someone else?
No, I did the tags.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, tags are important. The departmental tags, not so much. They're more of like a budget thing, but
The charges, though, however, they came in on the radio from multiple people that were involved in this.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because we were sitting in the cells for like an hour with the guy. He called for a lawyer, had like a half-an-hour discussion with them. Then we dropped the criminal use of a firearm, and then he wanted another consultation that took another 30 minutes.
All good.
And then he was real sad, so he said he's not pleading guilty. And then we sent him.
I mean, honestly, dude, it doesn't really make a difference. The only thing that changes is, hey, you can fight it in court and have fun. Most of the times they won't, so it's...
Yeah. He wanted a bench trial at first, and then he said, nah, only lawyers, okay. Welcome.
Every single bench trial that my suspects wanted, there was no judge, so I've never had one.
Hey, Rose.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Rose?
Doing the trial.
Hi, Ripley.
Why do you sound sad?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Which one are you on right now? The one that goes around Grapeseed or the one that goes around like Sandy Shores?
Sandy.
How much is it?
That was the one I hated the most, actually.
Yeah.
To get 615, the best I've been able to do is 627.
That's all right. That's not bad at all.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Six what? 627.
It's just it's all in your head.
I don't think I'm gonna pass.
I thought the same thing, and then
Listen.
Have you seen all the skips?
That's no sweat.
There's a bunch of real good skips.
I know the lines. Like, I'm just bad at them.
Are you shifting forwards on straights?
Of course.
And wheeling on dirt.
That's a big one. Listen, I for the longest fucking time thought, okay, I'm never gonna do this. I was one trial away of saying fuck it, fuck motor. I get it, but it'll happen. Trust. Sandy is fucking words I can't say because I'll get anger issues, but it's horrible. It's fucking terrible. But it's doable. You'll get there. I finished with 0.7 seconds, so you can do it too.
Yeah, the one that's gonna really make you mauled is Chiliad.
I've already
She
done
passed that.
Chiliad.
She passed all except Sandy, so it's fine. We'll do that whole thing again, and if you know all the skips and you do it good, it's just practice, honestly. Because the amount of times that like I knew all the skips and still fucking failed is insane.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's alright, motivation is key.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You?
I'm doing great.
Good shit.
Where's your cut, Booba? What's your cut?
I cut? Oh, well, I
Yeah,
have to
cut.
work for it.
Oh. What?
Yeah, I don't just get it right away.
Well, you just said prospect, so then you should have a cut, right?
Wait, did it?
That's weird.
Oh, well, I think I gotta work for it, you know?
It's just a hang around, right?
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's,
it says here, this is the chaplain of the Lost MC requesting prospect Booba to quit his job. So,
True.
if you're a prospect, you should have a cut. Just saying. Just saying. He might be playing you there, bud.
Oh, you think that they said I can't, I gotta only say yes, sir. That's all I can say.
Oh, God.
Wait, I'm being timed!
Booba. Oh, God. Oh, poor guy.
Thank you. I'm being timed.
When did this turn purple?
It's always been purple.
It's always been purple.
It always it looked blue and black on the airport.
It's always been purple.
Oh, yeah. Why are you hammering my CPI?
Just trying to straighten it up. Get a few dings in it.
Looks pretty good to me.
Still share vehicles get a bit beat up, you know?
What the fuck? Nothing.
Let's see. Is Vincent active?
Oh.
Hello, this is Edward Nygma. Are you inactive?
Hey, Edward. No, I've just arrived at the new, what's it called? The 150 place.
All right. You said a couple days ago that you wanted to speak to me. Is that still a thing?
Yeah, I wanted to have a quick word with you about the place on the hill with the fire and everything.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
But I can give you a call in a little bit if you want.
All right, no worries. I'm just finishing my FTO session. I'm available after for a bit.
All right, I'll give you a call.
All right.
If I'm too long, I'm too long. That's on me. It's not urgent. It's just
okay, no
questions.
worries. Yeah, sure.
All right.
All right.
Later in a bit.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oof. That's a lot of hurt people in one picture.
Meh. This is BSK. probably did something stupid.
Might as well get your.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it.
God damn it.
Nygma is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the car. I mean, it can be repaired here too, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I just missed my opportunity to pull in.
I filled it at all else, but I'll just give it the last top up anyway. Before I do. All right, appreciate you guys.
See ya.
All right, catch you later. Thanks again.
Bye bye.
Okay, Percy, can I talk to you for a sec?
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
And you good to go. Thanks very much, man.
I'll drive it in.
Bring it in. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm Devin, Miss Castle.
Just pop the hood too, please.
There you go. Hi, Jordan. How you doing?
How you doing, bud? Doing well, thanks.
Shouldn't be too bad. Only had minor usage today.
Are you Vinewood PD or DPD?
Vinewood. What my D?
Alright, we got some parts, so back in a sec.
Alright.
use this for you. Hop
Thank
on or
you.
take it. I'll get these put on and then you'll be good to go.
I see.
You guys been busy or?
Not today. We did some FTO training at the airport.
Okay.
What's going on?
You doing, bud?
Chilling. How's it been going?
Yeah, pretty good.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Are you that exhausted?
No, I'm just tired. I have not slept, and then I clocked
Oh,
on duty,
damn.
and then we did this. So.
Yeah.
And I mean, listen, what we did is not like, you know, exhausting, but like you said, it's an information overload, both for myself and for the cadets. So.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably sleep well tonight. That's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be short for me, but hopefully good.
Same, like 5 hours maybe, but we'll see. Once we get back to mission row, I'll quickly give you a debrief. And then
Okay.
you're good to go. Are you Legion cleared?
I was told today that there's no longer a thing.
Oh, right. Fuck, I forgot about that. Jesus. I'm cooked, I'm sorry. No,
No worries.
That's no longer a thing, that's right. Jesus.
Because otherwise I
To
would
be
love
fair, yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, this is a great thing, but I actually fucking hated it. So it's a bit of a double thing.
Mm-hmm.
It could be good, but it depends on what you respond to. Because usually there's just nothing going on.
That's all right.
People in shift 3 is very good at asking for help.
Thank you,
Shift 1
Jordan.
and 2 not. Appreciate you, Jordan. Thank you so much.
Good easy, guys. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
patient.
No
Yep, no
worries.
worries.
Have a good one. Have a good one.
See you guys.
Yeah, shift 3 is really good at asking for help. So if you're a shift 3 cadet, they ask for 77s all the time. But Legion Square was just patrolling Legion in the hope that someone in the city requested 77s. That was it. And usually they go, "Hey, I'm in a 38," but they don't ask for 77s, so you're still fine.
Okay, can you not ask if they need a 77?
Nope, they have to request it themselves.
Oh damn. Okay.
So barely any of the time you could actually do anything, except for when it was like 78s or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as dreadful as sitting in Bolingbroke for 13 hours on a shift staring at paint dry.
I don't know. I did that for about 8 months, 12 hours a day, but
Yeah, I don't know why I put so much time in.
for me, I
was
had
nuts.
the luck that there was actually a lot of lifers, and I joined DOC when High Command was at war with the lifers, so I was in constant battle.
Yeah, that was after I left, I guess.
Yeah, now it's fucking dead.
I had Raphael for like 50 years or something, and then at the beginning, and then we had like what's his name, like 86, inmate 86 or something that he liked to call himself, and I had the cassette killer, I had Prism, I had all these people, and Bovice obviously back then, and then it's all just, then the lifers came in, and it was really cool at the beginning with like Bane and everyone, and then they slowly started to shift over to not wake up during shift 1 anymore and focus more on shift 2, and so I was sitting there by myself over time. I mean, when Fontaine was warden, we had so much shit to do, and even before that, like with Friend, oh my god, we had so much shit to do. I mean, we had the city hall patrol protecting the mayor and all that shit, so it was fun, but it slowly, everything slowly faded out, so.
Yeah, that's true. It hurts me knowing that I have to do paperwork now. Fuck. Jesus.
I was
okay.
hired in the same month with Carter, Anita, Pond.
I'm not an addict. Sometimes I just.
Hey guys.
You know what
I
I mean?
feel like that's being addicted to cigar.
What's
Welcome
up?
back.
Alright. Fantastic. Make sure you take whatever you put in the thingy out. If you did and put anything in there.
Hello.
Oh, he did it. Oh, he did it.
Hi.
What?
What did I do?
You made it.
I finally made it here. Yeah, true.
I feel like there's this guy hired, Edward Nygma, and I'm like, okay, so Nygma was DOC when me and Daisy and Anita left, and Spartan and stuff, and they're like, whoa.
He's got
Yeah.
the best FTO as well. What can I say?
Oh.
It's been
I saw
a
he's
long
marked up
time.
with Percy. Is that true? Then you were riding with Percy, the best FTO.
No, I was riding with me, but hey, we were doing. Listen, we spent like 3 hours on the airport for him, so.
True.
I am not the FTO for people who need driving help. I am the FTO for people who need paperwork help.
I'm more of a driving, traffic. I know everything about traffic stops and felony stops. I know everything about pursuit. Well, not everything about pursuits. A lot about pursuits from my motor shit. But I'm mostly tactical. So if you need anything about breaches, bank breaches, hostage situations,
Are you?
yeah.
What shift are you?
1.
Me?
No, Castle.
Oh, shift 1.
You should take out CC at some point if you want to schedule it, because he's sometimes down the list. He's had a lot of paperwork cops, and he needs tactic help because, like, I was telling him stuff to do in a tactics thing, and I just don't think he has experience with it.
What's his name?
505. He's not out right now. He's not on. He's not around. He went out earlier with Viv.
Let me check.
He's this one.
Should I do the
Because I mean, from leading BRU to like
I love that this doesn't
being
show
close
up.
to HVTU to all that shit. I mean, tactics and all that shit is
interesting.
everything I focus on. I don't really care about the rest. So.
Yeah, he's got his paperwork's pretty good. You probably could get the sign off for that, but I just need someone who actually was like, me taking him out isn't gonna help nobody. Yeah.
I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him in queue many times. I'm just usually still at my second job when he's around. But
I mean, you're allowed to do the thing where you schedule something.
yeah, 100%.
I wish I could have long hair like you, Harper.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
it's kind of bullshit. Colton Culver. Or just CC. Yeah, Colton Culver. He's got a southern accent.
Oh yeah, I see him. Okay. So he's just dog shit at tactics, or
We went to a 37 Alpha where we were coming in, and I had to tell him where to park the car and like that kind of thing. So he just doesn't have the mind for it, I don't think.
To be fair, with a 37 Alpha, I don't know what the fuck they do either.
Well, no, it was an active shootout.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it was
That's
at a
okay.
shootout.
That's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
else. All right.
Yeah, it had dissolved into a shootout, and like he wasn't sure where to roll in at, where to set up at, like where to park the car.
Generally, no matter what happens in that situation, usually what I do when I'm responding to a shootout and I know the location, roll up into an alleyway, find a ladder, and get on top and shoot the fuckers. Because parking your car and standing behind it is not going to do you any favors.
And then fall off and skip it.
Yeah, I mean, if you fall off, you're not really.
I fell off the vault once, but that was after we cleared it.
God.
Damn.
Nice. Okay, well, Nygma, since wait, Harper, are you an FTO?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just an but I can FTO.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna just do your debrief here so I can do your report and everything, then you should be fine. I am
Okay.
recommending reports for you because I've skimmed through about 5 and they're all good. I've already forwarded that to Percy, so he's gonna look at him. He already did, so it's probably getting cleared. I don't know if you have any sign-offs because I can't see that yet.
I have no idea. No one told me yet.
Yeah, people don't communicate, so I'll let you know if it has been approved and if you were signed off for it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's reports today. You did really good on the traffic shit on LSIA. It's felony stops are always gonna be hard for every single cadet, with experience or without, because felony stops is just it's a tense situation.
Yeah,
it's
there's
high
so much shit that
stress,
can happen.
and we are constantly, as FTOs, we are constantly pressing down. We are constantly trying dumb shit like waving our guns and stuff just to see what you do. And that's why I had so much negative feedback, is because we try so much shit just to see what happens, and it turns out into negative feedback. But that doesn't mean you're actually doing a bad job. It's just, hey, we noticed that no one noticed us waving this gun. Is that a problem of the cop or the car? I don't know. Maybe you would have seen it in a different car. Who knows? But it's just a feedback.
Yeah. Totally understand.
Besides that, the spacing was good. Comms were meh. They were good, but it's just it needs more power. And that comes over time. You just need to sound more, not hyped, but fast. Because a felony is like, hey, I'm trailing this car. I need 77s right now for a felony. Because otherwise, people are gonna be like Percy said, bunnies. Their ears are gonna be like, huh? That's Boris and Winston, and probably caught you. Yeah, I mean, besides that, we did a lot on the airport, so that was all good. Don't make the mistake Chaz made at the end, where I was walking towards him and he said, "Hey, if you don't stop walking, this and that." We got out the vehicle at the same time, started shooting at you both at the same time. After you shot one of them down, if I'm still walking, I already opened fire. If I'm still walking and I have my gun in my hand, just shoot me.
Yeah, I just stopped because I thought, no reason to kill someone.
Yeah. Yeah, so that, let's see, can I think of something else? I mean, the sirens is a big factor. That's more of like a felony thing, though. Like, in felony stops, you have to be loud. You have to be the voice of authority. You can't say, hey, when you're ready, get out. Because at that point, I'm going to count down. I'm going to get out, shoot you both.
All right.
It's just listen, throw your keys out, get the fuck out, hands up, do not move or I'll shoot your ass, look through your eyes, and come back. It's just, you gotta really put it on the point there.
All right.
That's the same for Chaz. It's the same for every cadet. Many officers struggle with it. It's really just authority. Gotta let them know, hey, you're not the boss here. This isn't happening. But that's felony. So we did a lot of info dumping today. Very, very soft touch on case laws. If I take you out again, I will quiz you on those.
Okay.
Because I am a very big fanatic of case laws and SOPs.
Are you one of those people that needs them recited word for word?
SOPs, no. Case laws, yes.
Yeah, Ashley Smith from CPD took me out, and she said CPD wants them recited word for word.
That's
and when
not
I'm
just CPD, that's
paraphrasing,
every single department.
okay, because when I'm paraphrasing them, that's because it helps me remember them better. So I'm probably not gonna be able to recall them word for word because that's not how I learn. It's so bad.
I recommend getting like a cheat sheet, and then when you're off duty or something, just like holding a notepad or something in front of like the content, and just show the title, and then write down what the content of the title is. For example, Auto Del Mar versus the United States, and then you can just like, or the people versus Auto Del Mar, and then you can just write down the content, see if it's right. If it is, then boom, you remember. Because with case loss, if a judge asks you what's probable cause and you start paraphrasing, they're gonna be like, well, you don't know what the fuck probable cause is, so your case is out the window now.
Yeah, but I believe, right, if I can recite it word for word, doesn't mean I understand what I'm saying.
No, that's true. But that's just sadly how I'm not sure why it's that way, but with case loss, we try to make you understand. That's why when I'm asking people for case laws, I'm not like, hey, what is Maryland versus Wilson? I just say, hey, if I pull you over and you're a passenger and I ask you out of the vehicle, what case law is that? Because that way, I know that you know the case law. I can just ask you a title and you can just be like, oh yeah, that is this because you studied it. Doesn't mean you understand what it is though. Whereas if I say, you just had a pursuit with me, I got out the vehicle, shot someone, got back in, continued, then you rammed my car, I went on a foot pursuit, you shoot me. What is that case law? You know, and shit like that. That way I know that you understand the case law and aren't just telling me some random shit.
Okay.
So that's how I do it.
Would that be Tennessee v. Garner?
Yep, it is.
All right.
So other FTOs will probably just ask you, hey, what's Tennessee versus Garner? And then, you just gotta say it like it is in the book. Especially with RS and PC, you have to just recite it like it is in the book. RS, just the reasonable belief that a crime has been, is being, or will be committed based on an LEO's training and experience. That's it. What's the difference between RS and PC? I'm sure you noticed.
PC has facts and evidence that would even a layman come to the conclusion that a crime is being, has been, or will be committed.
There you go. Like, if any FTO asks you that, the simplest answer, PC has evidence, RS doesn't. That's all you need to know. So shit like that, you will get roasted on. People will continuously ask that. That's about it, honestly. Besides that, I'm just high on case laws. I ask a lot about them because I've seen a lot of cops do shit that they shouldn't do, and it's like, well, all right, I'm main officer in this report, so because of your dumb fuckery, I'm fucked now. So case laws are very important, and eventually they just kind of come to you. It's not like, oh, case laws are hard. It just takes time, and eventually, the more you spend time on duty and on shift in the field, the more you're gonna apply case laws without even realizing. So it all kind of just comes back. Just takes time. So yeah, you're doing great. I'll get this report finished. If you can find another FTO, go ahead. If not, then you can just go off duty. And
No, I'm going off duty because I'm going straight to bed.
Easy. There you go. Yeah, I'm doing your paperwork, and then I am too. So it's fantastic.
All right.
Yeah, it was great.
If I can ask, can you figure out if Ashley Smith actually submitted the report yet? Because I was told she hadn't or hasn't. But that information is like 2 days old now. I mean, we didn't do a lot, but they did ask me about case laws and stuff in the car.
Yeah, they usually do that just on patrol, but we didn't go on patrol. so-
Mm-hmm.
That is loud.
That's
I
Brian.
just asked for them to check. So. She has not yet.
Okay.
All right. She'll probably get that in today or tomorrow. Who knows?
That's all right. Said I need to do laundry.
All
I
right,
don't want
I'm
to
gonna
stay
get
up.
mine sorted out now, and then you're good. Well, you're good right now, but you know, that's settled.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
yeah,
gonna throw this
reports
in a locker real
should
quick.
be fine. Processing and booking and all that should be fine as well. Just like show your FTO that you can actually do that, and
Mm-hmm.
it should be good. Because from all the charges that I'm seeing, you're actually thinking about them, and that's good. So that's fantastic. Good shit. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, of course.
All right, chat. We are going. No, not my hat. My hat stays here. Okay. Pay history. I will be going off duty. And that was the 4th day of my cadet training, I guess. That was something. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for lurking. I really appreciate that. And I will see you soon, as soon as I get another FTO session in, I guess. You'll see, and looks like we got recommended for 1 sign-off, at least. That's good. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go try to do laundry, and then probably miss out on a lot of sleep because of it. But I totally forgot to do it, so that's on me. Yeah, so I will see you soon. Bye-bye.